Welcome to the Atlaran Adventuring Company. This is the world of Atlaran. Beyond the Forgotten Realms and perhaps not far from Exandria, Atlaran and her two-moon sky have seen leviathans, dissolutions, divine gates, and calamities. And that's only the last 5,000 years. Perhaps most distinct for her scars, Atlaran is host to a number of sacred or cursed sites, depending on whether you ask Bahamut or Asmodeus. Or perhaps you'll ask the old Balin gods, whom the world herself and her moons and star are named after. These places, like Mount Gear, the Monomarig Meteor, Drozdana, the Dawn Deep Trench, the Shattered Continent, the Greenhall Sea, the entirety of Garrett Eldathos, they all play parts in the world's fate. But it's the people that truly shape it. And every so often, little windows of time, short glimpses into exceptional people's lives, are plucked from the midst of the chaotic centuries, and we call them stories. They're not always epics of heroism and bravery. Quite the contrary. Every hero was once a bumbling fool, or a selfish mercenary looking to make a platinum. Or, in most cases, both. And that brings us to our particular window in time, following in the footsteps of a scorned bard and her unlikely lone wolf companion. Or perhaps lone coyote is more apt.
Marin Veneer, a half-elven fighter with a love of freedom and gunpowder and a former bard relearning her musical skills. Marin was the daughter to a frail sun-elf laundress who passed away when she was still young. Left to care for her half-sister Sylvie alone, Marin grew up far too fast. In her desperation to keep her sister from starving, Marin accepted help from the Alteras and was lured into their poisonous web of abuse, theft, and murder. Forced to kill and torture often those unsuspecting and even undeserving. Eventually, Marin dared to question her adoptive father Alistair, and was slaughtered on the spot by her brothers just before she was 18. Sylphie was left to flee alone, but 10 years later, Marin awoke, revived by the Heidling cult. Sickly but determined, she recovered thanks to powerful magics and the apparent interest of Cynthia Moore, mother of the new king of the Arbiters, Silas Moore III. And, by Cynthia's order, Marin was given as a gift to Silas in the hopes that she would become his subservient partner, a suitable wife that would not question the Moore family thanks to her debt to them. Marin, however, had the spark of rebellion in her soul by then, and wasn't about to be controlled again. When Silas proved he supported her in the freedom of those crushed by the Arbiters, Marin reluctantly fell in love. Now with her fiancé at her back and the work to be done, Marin is ready for the long road ahead. She'll make sure no one suffers under the boot of the Arbiters or the Heidling cult ever again.
Kit, just Kit, a shifter or elucier of the Coyote Totem and mildly devout cleric of Savros, the Balin god of mischief and wanderers. Originally hailing from Amnoblin as part of a group of natives called the Manamar and Dalmaric, Kit's people have always been harassed by the Skull, or outsiders who seek to take their ancestral lands and waters. Kit's particular tribe was attacked when he was young, rendering himself and his brother Ren orphans, and forcing their tribe to flee their home continent altogether. They found refuge in Iroquel, but struggled to adjust to the change from subarctic to equatorial desert. Trusting in the sacred Mount Gear, heart of the world, to watch over them, Kit's people settled in the northern savannas. But Kit never settled. Aimlessly causing trouble to Skull and taking mercenary contracts to send money home since he was 15, Kit has become a person of interest to the Guild of Wardens, enforcers who help keep the common laws. Thanks to Dana Fioris, a former troublemaking comrade who eventually went straight and became a warden herself, Kit has quite the dossier with the wardens, and rarely struggles to find work at their guild. And now, alongside Sylphie, Kit has his own scores to settle with the Arbiters, though breaking apart an organization of kidnappers and slavers would be reason enough to destroy them.
Oh, hi.
Hello. Hi,
Oh,
y'all.
balls. Okay, nope,
What?
fixed it. Nope, it's
Yeah?
fine. It's good. I fixed
Okay.
it. We're good.
Woo!
Hi.
Stumble at the starting line there.
That's
Hi,
fine.
everybody. Welcome to the Atlaran Adventuring Company. I'm your Dungeon Master, Taiylor Wallace, and joining me I have Astrid Knight.
Hello.
And Blake Wolfe.
Hey.
Why are you never...
So enthusiastic.
Well, see,
Enthused.
Ash is too enthusiastic, so I just
I think I'm the normal amount of enthusiastic.
I'm the one who's excited constantly for D&D.
oh,
I mean, I am too.
nothing excites me.
It's my life.
I am,
So...
as the people pointed out at the park today, I am dead.
Yeah, I still think you should just bring along, like, a laminated sign that says not dead... ...
As soon as she asked me if I was dead, I was like, I'm bringing a fucking sign next time. I'm just gonna pound it into the ground right next to me and be like, not dead. I always
napping.
look this way. Yeah.
That would be great. Just have a sign
Ugh.
you carry around everywhere. Anytime you stop moving, you're just like,
Not dead.
Yeah.
I'll just wear it like a sandwich board.
yeah, that'd be good. Or we could get you a t-shirt. That'd work.
Not dead yet.
But anyway, hi y'all. Welcome back. It's April.
It is.
It's a nice
Indeed.
day.
It is.
Oh, yeah.
I took a walk.
We all took walks today.
We all took walks.
Which, for me, is quite a fucking change.
Me too.
And my entire lower body feels like I'm going to die. So,
Oh, really?
I think I pulled a muscle in my leg.
I think I pulled a muscle in my everything.
Okay, well, I walked like 2 miles and I'm fine.
Well,
Yeah,
So-
like
fuck
every day.
you.
I know, I literally walk like 2 to 3 miles every
Yeah.
single
Fat
day,
as
so.
fuck. 1 mile is a lot.
Yeah.
But anyway, I can't wait for my rowing machine to get here though, because I'm looking forward to rebuilding muscle. I just realized my arms are lopsided now, and I'm not
Oh, yeah.
okay with it.
Mine have
Um,
always been lopsided.
But anyway, last time, after finally escaping Yule, you guys had taken up a job from the Koligago clan to escort a baby dragon named Felix to a village called Ralden outside of Constanos. It ended up being a 6-hour fucking episode, 6 or 7.
It was 7.
So I split it in 2, but I still managed to fit all the notes into 2 pages, so that's fun. You guys grabbed some amulets of proof from detection and location. Talked a little bit with Ansem. You met his daughter Withithane, Haley, and her daughter Annie, named after Annie Oakley, of course, because guns.
Yeah, get your
Annie, get your gun.
You learned that escorting Felix should have been Ethane's job, but obviously he's a walker, so... and he may be in Gyaradeldathos. On your way, you learned a few things about Flame Hearts. Marin learned that she has a red triangle between her shoulder blades. You tested out Hellish Rebuke with Silas. You learned that the trees scream in summer in Gyaradeldathos. You got to meet Flameheart's little wisp form, a little blue blob guy, very similar to Calcifer, but less patronizing.
Less New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's so cute.
You ended up losing your guide Tristan because he ran off to try to stop a dragon and got burned, but he's alive. Along the way, you passed by a traveler patrolling the road who identified himself as Ian McCairn, not Ian McKellen. And Marin realized that he looked a lot like Haley, and you realized that must have been Ethane. But either he went ahead to lay a trap for you guys or didn't realize who you were and moved on. Along the way, you talked with Vosnar about Tristan and the dragon. You ended up being escorted the rest of the way by a number of members of the Order of Ebonmane. They brought you to the Black Mirror Trail, upon which Marin, with the lowest wisdom save, was treated to a vision of the past, where you were going fishing as a little girl with your almost stepdad, Roland. You ended up delivering Felix to Ralden Cathedral, met Lord Saris, who you then learned to actually be a wounded Urseomat Atara, a dragon god, a minor god in the Balin pantheon. He seemed pretty down to earth, both literally and figuratively. He paid you guys the other half of your reward. But while you were there, you found out Ethane was on his way, so the cathedral locked down and you guys went out to face him. He demanded the staves from you guys and didn't believe you when you said you couldn't give them to him. So a fight broke out. And he was aided by a nightmare that he had been riding. You guys nearly killed him, but something brought him back, and you're unsure of what it was. I believe he ended up actually killing Justine, but Silas got her back. What?
I just remembered I have a 7th level spell slot now.
Yeah.
Yay! I'm like picking spells for this while you're talking, so.
Okay. Finally, you guys convinced Ethane that you couldn't give him the staves, that it was literally impossible. And Kyla forced him to leave. You ended up running across none other than Tiamat, the dragon goddess of chaos, who was coming to visit her little grandson, whom you had escorted there, and she left you with a favor, a large coin with the 5 black dragon heads on it. You don't know what it does at the moment, I don't believe. You ended up jumping back to Constanos the same day, and meeting with Vosner and a council of his friends, such as Elnestel, the High Priestess of Ioun in the city, Jessasan, Charles Grimm, Dee, the crews of the Cloudstride and the Storm Throne. A lot of very important figures in Constanos, and talked over you guys' plan. You have currently recruited Dee and Haley Molinarch to take on 2 of the staves, and they're coming with you. You are jumping back to Haven, because I believe it was let on that Ethane is heading there, being that the Monomarg is currently unshielded and Kenna has a couple staves.
Oh boy.
So I don't know if you've jumped. I don't remember if you've jumped through yet.
We just did. Also, Kit found a spell scroll that was very important.
Yes, you did.
I sure did.
Fuck you.
Oh, whatever.
You jump through. It is still Yond the 17th. It was about midnight in Constanos. So the North Pole has a very... The North Pole in our world goes by GMT, which doesn't make any sense because it's not in any time zone, because it's literally the top of the fucking world. So I don't know what time it is at the North Pole.
It's daytime.
Well, yeah, it would be daytime, probably.
Oh, I said it's a time.
No, it's winter. It'd be dark.
Yeah.
It's dark time up here. You guys just went from winter to summer to winter, so it's cold as fuck.
Sinuses are going to be just thrown off.
Yeah,
I know. Ben's face is going to explode. Yep.
What is going on with the lighting in here? Oh my god.
I don't know.
I have done everything I can. Like, I don't know what else to do.
The light from outside is so bright.
No.
Yeah.
I'm just pretend you can see me.
It'll be fine in like 4 hours.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Well, 3 at the moment. Anyway, yeah. So you guys are jumping from the Obsidia Ward in Constanos to one of the large pine trees beneath the Monomarg in the in the Malandrada Caverns. What? Don't make fun of me.
Nothing. I didn't say anything.
Not you. I was looking at Ash.
No. He did it first.
I did no such thing.
I think I'm so used to it from Ben that I don't notice it anymore. But if somebody else does it, I'm like, how fucking dare you?
Exactly.
I do it because, like, I don't know if you guys have probably noticed it. Like I like repeat things or something. Yay!
Yes, you do.
I use
You do that.
too, but-
You do that social thing where you mirror people to try
Yeah.
to fit in and be liked.
No, I don't know if it's that, but it's like
That's-
I just like
You do.
noticed that about. Okay, well maybe I do.
That's actually why people do it.
Yeah.
But I also do it like when I notice like someone does like a fun little like idiosyncrasy or like if they say like a fun little like word or something like that, I'm like, I like that. I'm gonna repeat that.
Oh yeah, I do that too.
I don't know. I just do it subconsciously.
I do it too.
all
I
the
totally
time,
get
especially
it.
with words.
Yeah.
That's how I
Anyway.
picked up words that are typically not used in America, like faff.
I
Oh,
say faff too.
Faff is a
Not
good
a lot
one.
of people over here say it though, but it's because I
Yeah.
listen to so many British folks.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh
Anyway.
gosh.
so you guys are jumping through
Jump in.
And land.
Jump around.
Um,
Jump around.
You come through the split open side of one of the large pine trees beneath the Monomarig into the relative dimness of the caverns beneath the meteor. As last time when you were here, it's partially lit by bioluminescent, weird, like succulent mushroom trees and a number of other glowing plants. And you do see the occasional figure of the pale Malandrata just drifting by. They just sort of glide. As you guys all jump out at once, followed by Dee and Haley, several of the Malandrata stop and like stare at you guys. I've described them before, but they're just ethereal. They're otherworldly.
Ow.
They sort of hover off the ground and they move like they're underwater at all times. And they have just this, it's almost uncanny valley like elf like people. They're probably most closely related to the Atlaran, which come from the Feywild, but even to them, they're just alien. And they're all, like, their hair, their skin, their clothes is all pure white. The only color that any of them carry is usually in the form of some kind of jewelry. But several of them are just staring at you guys now, just sort of, not like wide-eyed or anything, but just staring.
What's her name again? Kenna?
You just yell Kenna into
Yeah.
this waterfall cave.
Kenna!
Okay, maybe we should go upstairs to her.
Are we-
The waterfall does drown out the echo for the most part, so your voice doesn't carry too far.
Okay, we're only level 13.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I was making sure I had everything updated. Okay, so we know Kenna's upstairs.
Yeah, she should probably be in her office area.
In
Is
her
that the right
office.
word? Is that the right
It
word?
is an office, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's head up there because we need to
Yeah.
get some rest.
Yeah, we do, because I'm still below half,
Yeah.
I think.
I have like
no.
no
Yeah,
spell
yeah.
slots left.
Yep.
Yeah, you guys are running on empty. This is gonna be fun.
No, it's not.
We're gonna go to sleep.
Yeah,
All right,
we're going
well,
to sleep. Nothing bad's gonna happen.
Retracing, there is a sort of trail that's been worn into the ground where people pass through here, mostly Kenna and the people that work with her. So you follow that, taking care to avoid touching any of the now carnivorous mushroom trees. And you follow the edge of the little lake left by the waterfall up the switchback path on the cliff and up to the staircase that leads to the bottom of the Monomarig itself. As you're going along, you pass by more Malandrata. They just seem to be wandering around the place as for you guys as per usual, but obviously this isn't normal. as you get up to the chamber where the visiting pool is, you see it is still dark. And you see a couple new people down here. People that you have seen before, but only outside. So all of them are in different outfits, each with a particular theme to them. And you recognize these as sentinels, likely the bridge guard. Or at least some of the bridge guard. You see one of them is familiar, the sentinel of Atlaran, the tall, dark-skinned woman with the sort of flowing green dress. And you see beside her is an equally tall, very similar looking, likely related woman with long braided hair. She carries a stone hammer on her back. And they're currently talking as several other sentinels are just standing around, seemingly waiting. You see the doors to Kenna's office. They have always been damaged. That's normal. Apparently that happened when the Sephenhide was destroyed. But they're currently closed. And you do spot Senna in one corner of the chamber by herself. Just to remind you what she looks like. She's sort of, wasn't she kind of, I think I modeled her after a Mongolian woman. But yeah, she's, she's, no, I modeled her after a Korean woman. So she has these very beautiful, like, brown almond-shaped eyes, sort of slightly darker skin, similar to Monomarig, or Dulmarig, and she wears the gray, sort of slightly tattered dress, barefoot, and she's just standing by herself in a corner. The original Senna that you met the first time was confident and ethereal, and this Senna is not. She is out of her element. She looks nervous, and she's, again, not as tall as she used to be. She just looks out of place, and the sentinels in there all look kind of sheepish of her, almost. You get the feeling that they don't know who she is, but they know something's up with her. But this is what you see.
So Kenna's not there.
No.
Great. Cool.
Yay.
I'm going to go up to the one sentinel that we know of.
The sentinel of Atlaran?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go up to them and be like, is Kenna around? You know?
And the sentinel turns to you. She just towers over you, this huge woman. She says, she's in her office. We're waiting for her. She's meeting with some people.
Do you know who?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Great.
I'm assuming she got our message from Vosner, so... Or from
Remind me
Estelle.
one more time exactly what your message was.
I called in the mirror to Vosner, and he told Ellen Estelle to say that Ethane, or to say that
they know
where the crystals are, and they're coming for them.
Yeah, I know of that one. I just couldn't remember one that you had sent. Yeah. The sentinel sort of half nods and says, "Yes, we heard something about the cult making a potentially focused attack here. That's why we're all here."
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess we wait.
Yeah. While we're waiting, can we, I don't know how long it's going to take, but can we, short rest while we're waiting?
Yeah, there's benches in here. You can just kind of chill if you like.
Cool. I'm going to use my recovery to bring back a spell slot.
Okay.
I'm going to get some HP back.
I never got hit, so my HP is still full.
Oh, good for you.
Well,
Justine's going to need a short rest, too. She's fucked up.
Does that mean I get 11 D10 then?
You should get 13 because we're
well,
level 13
I'm only
now.
11 in Gunslinger.
Oh,
But
gotcha,
yes,
gotcha.
11 D10,
Fuck.
2 D whatevers you have for Bard.
I think it's D6. Sure. For you.
Yeah, I actually still have extra HP from shifting, so. Or, well, I guess it fades, so I'm at full.
Okay, so while you guys are doing that, Justine chills out with you guys too, because she's, like I said, fucked up. Silas sticks close to Marin, but he does talk with the Sentinel, trying to get an idea of what's going on, but she knows very little. Dee, who is very familiar with this place and familiar with all of the Sentinels, just waltzes right up to one of them and greets them by name. Haley, who is less familiar, sort of stands there looking a little awkward. You know, this moderately buff woman in like heavy plate armor who looks like she knows what the fuck she's doing, now has no idea what the fuck she's doing. So she's just standing there like, okay, and she sort of like takes up a guard position. It's what she knows how to do.
Yeah, I'm just gonna rest for now.
Okay. Shit. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'm all the way back up to
Woo!
full. Cool. That's what happens when you have 11 hit die plus 4 for each one. I'm just kind of like sitting quietly, kind of just staring down at the ground, like, yeah, just kind of quietly sitting.
Just
myself,
waiting for the
like,
panic attack to hit.
Well, the panic attack is already hitting because
Okay.
I'm feeling
Okay.
very guilty about getting Justine killed and all that. But
She's alive.
Yes. She's a barbed wizard. She's literally meant to die.
still got my sister-in-law killed, and I don't feel good about that.
Yeah, good
Yeah.
job. So
Shit
anyway,
happens.
as you guys are waiting, let's see, I have to get my head straight on what's going on around here. There's so much happening in Haven right now. Okay, so Kenna, Sentinels, Senna, Skull. Okay.
Is there a crack under the door?
The office door?
Yeah, like a gap?
Like a tiny one.
Like small enough that a mouse could fit through?
You could probably squeeze under.
Do you want to waste a wild shape on that?
I mean, what am I going to use a wild shape for in bed? Well, okay. All right, never mind. I'll just sit here and rest because I want my spell slots back.
Okay. It is a while. Long enough for a short rest. Finally, the doors to the office open, and you knew one of the doors was broken, and so it's not terribly surprising when one of them, like, kind of half falls off the hinge, and you hear Kenna be like, oh, fucking fuck. And she just, like, tears it off the hinge and sets it against the wall.
Wow.
And you see her step out with sort of an interesting bunch of people, some of whom are rather familiar. You see, you would see...
Are we meeting the other campaign?
No.
Oh, okay. I was
Oh,
like,
shit.
I thought we were going to be like, whoa.
The Runaway campaign actually just ended, so we're starting a new one.
Oh.
But no, you would see some members of the Phelan caravan.
No.
Including such faces as Quinn.
Oh.
You'd see Jace is there. I believe her husband John should be there. And then there would be a group of people that you don't recognize. Some of them are in more like official-looking robes. Some of them look like they're clergy of some kind or priests, and then some are in armor. And you do see a couple people in similar armor to the Order of Ebonmane as well. So the scale dragon armor with the dragon head-shaped helmet. Just this huge slew of people that come out with her, and they sort of disperse in different directions. But the moment Quinn steps out and he sees you guys, he's just like, hey guys, and he just like walks over.
Oh god, does he know about Bolt?
He does.
Okay,
you guys did pass on the word.
Okay.
We heard that he was told.
Yeah, he makes his way over, and Kit, you're the first one he comes up to, and he goes to hug you, and then he stops, and he's like, can I have a hug?
Yes.
Okay, and he gives you a big old bear hug.
Okay.
And he turns to Marin, and he comes up and hugs you too. He gives you a good squeeze, and he kind of holds on to you for a little bit longer.
Mm-hmm.
And he pulls back and looks down at you and says, "You okay?"
Managing.
Okay. Well, that's all anybody can ask. And he turns and hugs Silas too, and Silas introduces him to Justine. And when he sees Dee, they greet each other like the old friends they are. And of course he knows Haley as well. But as Quinn is doing this, Kenna and a few of the other people walk up to you guys. She says, "All right, how fucked are we?"
Well, on a scale of 1 to Kyla Uruvela is probably on the way here, we're probably Kyla Uruvela is on the way here. And possibly a Thane as well.
Cool.
So we killed a Thane, but as soon as he hit the ground, he like started shining.
He didn't even hit the
And then
ground.
he started shining when we kill him, and then he like came back to full health.
Great.
I don't know how many times he can do that.
I don't know.
Knowing Kyla and knowing how important he is as a walker to her, I'd guess maybe 1 or 2.
Okay.
So who knows what'll happen.
His horse is also a demon, just in case you run into him.
Great.
Just FYI, because that kind of threw me.
And she turns to the other people who are gathered there, and the sentinels gather up too. She says, "Okay, everybody, I hope you are ready for the fight of your fucking lives. You can bet that the cult, if they do get here while the Skull are still attacking us, they're going to try to help them to overwhelm us. We need the inner temples locked down. We need all of the people from the city evacuated into the Convergence and into the crater. The temples are going to have to do for holding them. Put people on the floor if you have to. I don't care. The Monomarg is for people working with me only. I cannot have this place crowded and confusing." And people sort of nod, and a couple people split off to go to their own temples. She looks to the sentinels gathered and says, "I need you all to get everybody on the bridge and ready, and if it gets bad, blow the bridge." And they all nod and head out as well. And she turns back to you guys and the few people left and says, "All right, well, I don't know if you've heard, but after Yule ended, the siege of Haven started up again. So we're dealing with that. And now we have this. Knowing Kyla's connections to some of the people involved with the siege, you can imagine they're going to try to work together."
How close are we to building the shield back around the Monomarg again?
Yeah, good question.
And she glances toward her office, says, I think if I can borrow Dee and a couple other people still in here, Quinn, I'm gonna need your help too. I think with their help, I can maybe get it up by dawn.
Okay.
I can help too if you need help, although I'll need to be ready to fight too.
That's the problem.
Okay. Do you have anybody who knows Resurrect, and I could guarantee us an extra fighting hand?
What are you talking about?
You know about the medallion.
Yeah. Oh.
For Bull.
Okay.
So
you're talking about reincarnate.
No, I'm talking about Resurrect. I'm wondering if anybody knows Resurrect so that I can guarantee Bull has his same body. Because if I can reincarnate him, but
he would need to. If we resurrect him, he's not going to be in fighting shape. Right?
That's true. So here's what I can do. If you know somebody that knows Resurrect, we can bring him back, but he's not going to be able to fight. Or I can reincarnate him and hope I don't end up with another cat.
Is this really the time for that?
I don't think I don't think so.
Okay. I can wait. I'm just saying if we need another hand, that is an option.
I want him back, but I want to make sure we do it right.
Okay. Because I have 3 days.
Okay.
No.
And that's it. So.
Well, you know what? If things go well, we can resurrect him at dawn.
Okay.
So, do you just need spellcasters, or what do you need?
I need powerful spellcasters, but I need people who can use... It's hard to explain. It's a very specific type of divine magic. It's what fuels the shield. Basically, what happens is we create a giant ward and we attach it to me. And I don't have anybody else I can attach it to right now, so I'll have to transfer it later. But as long as I'm within range of the Monomarig, the shield will stay up. And that's going to have to do for now until we can put up a more permanent shield that won't go away if the Elder Druid leaves.
Okay.
But it does mean I'm not going to be able to leave Haven from here until I get someone else to attach it to or can install it permanently. Okay. I don't know if it would be smart to take Kit for this, because you would be up all night, and it sounds like you guys already got into a big fight. You've got nothing left.
Yeah, I don't have a ton left.
Okay, well, she motions to the other people that she's picked out. She says, this should be enough to get it up by dawn, noon at the latest, but we need to be ready at dawn, because that's when the next attack is likely going to mount. That's probably when Kyla's people are going to join in. And she looks to she looks to one of the other folks that are there, someone who works around one of the temples. She says, "What time is it now?" And they think about it for a moment. They say, "It's maybe 2 p.m. And she nods and says, "Then, yeah, take as much rest as you can get, and be up before dawn."
I don't know how Senna is feeling, but...
Not good.
Okay.
What do you mean not good?
And you see Senna is still sort of in the corner by herself watching everything, and Kenna sort of more quietly says, "I think this staff business is taking a lot out of her. I've been thinking of giving her another just to keep her strong for now, but at the same time, neither of us think it's a great idea. But I think she's spent long enough being accustomed to having this power that sort of coming down from losing it is bad.
Okay.
Because we were thinking the more staves that we take out of the picture, the better.
Yeah.
My thought was that if this ward is divine magic, the Ordenhide will help, but it may not be
Possibly.
instantaneous.
Well, I don't know. And she looks at Marin and Silas, says, how have you been getting along with yours?
Every day, a little bit more. There's some useful stuff.
Okay. It would probably take time to be useful.
Yeah.
But, I mean, just getting it away from where the cult can get them is huge.
And diminishing Highland's power.
Yes. And she glances to Dee, who I believe you guys have already mentioned, the idea of having Dee take the Ordenhide. Kind of looks at her and says, if Senna can do it, are you up for it? I think you'll be able to get right back on the horse once it happens. And Dee glances around, sort of scratches at her ear, a little nervous, and says, yeah, yep, I can do it.
Now we
also talked about Haley.
Yeah, I did want to throw in there real quick.
Mhm.
Dee has had the Ordenhide before, and still has the marks from it.
No, that was the Fjordhide.
Yeah, that was the Fjordhide.
Okay, because I just want to make sure she doesn't have the same issue that I had, and that it gets blocked.
Well, you guys had asked about the idea if the Fjordhide is taken out of the equation, does Dee still have the marks?
Oh,
which she will show you. She does not. There's nothing.
Then she's free.
Her skin is back to the normal color under her fur. She says, I've never touched the Ordenhide, not without a glove.
Okay.
And it should be fine.
Okay.
So Haley also volunteered to take one of them, and if the Ordenhide is freed up, then Kit could take the Sephenhide.
Mm-hmm.
We could get rid of 3 of them, but I know that's going to take a lot out of her, so...
Yeah.
And Kenna nods and says, well, judging by how long she passed out last time, I think we may only be able to do one at a time.
That's fair.
But maybe if we give her another one, we can keep her going. I don't know. This has never been done before.
Yeah. Well, and keeping them with Senna rather than keeping them here, or like keeping them, you know what I mean? Like, with her, they'd be safer than in your little setup that you have downstairs.
Yeah, obviously my setup doesn't work for more than 1 or 2. I've got the Voxed Hide on me right now, so that one's accounted for. Kyla would have to come and, like, put me down herself to get it away from me. The Ordenhide is downstairs. It's being guarded by a few trusted folks. And then at the moment, Senna has the Navuna and the core. The core can't be removed until all the other staves are out of the equation, I think.
Is the Gaitha hide still here?
The Gaitha hide? Yes, it's also downstairs.
Okay.
There's so many to keep track of. So sorry, Senna has the Navuna, the Sephen, because it was destroyed, and the core.
Mm-hmm.
Kenna has the Voxed, the Orden, and the Gaitha.
Okay, so we would need
the
2 more people to take on staves after that. Okay.
We have plenty of time, but...
Yeah, I know, but like, all this stuff, if we want to stop Dillendane, we want to stop the cult from doing this, if they have no more Olgar Heidelin to worship, I mean... It's a quicker fix than going through and filling all of the cisterns and preventing all of that.
Yeah.
But
And if Kyla shows up here and we can take her out, that will put quite a damper on what they're doing.
And Kenna speaks up and says, Kyla doesn't do her own dirty work.
Oh? She was just here not that long ago. We saw her at the cistern.
She doesn't do things herself if she can help it.
Oh.
She's more of a traveling supervisor, if you will.
Gotcha.
But
we might run into Cynthia then.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, because Cynthia doesn't like to do her own fighting either.
Well, she certainly did.
Yeah, she did.
A week ago, so.
Do we have, like, a plan of attack if we see certain people, certain high-profile people? Are we focusing all fire on high profiles?
Well, here's the current plan. Is we just need to hold the Monomaric, first of all. We cannot let anybody in here that we don't know.
Okay.
Because other than just the staves, there's other things in here, especially the Malandrada and the tombs and there's a lot of stuff down here that they cannot get a hold of. The last time somebody got in unbidden, irreparable damage was done, hence the lack of shield now.
Yeah.
Second of all, is we need to try to save as much of Haven as possible. The Skull are trying to take it back, and the Heidelin cult will help them if it furthers their goals. But if the town has to burn to keep the Monomaric safe, then so be it. Towns can be rebuilt. The choke point needs to be the bridge into the crater. We're going to have everybody from town who can't fight hiding in here, in the crater temples. We need to keep them safe. As far as I know, it is extremely difficult to get over the crater walls for anybody who can't just straight up fly. So I've got people that are going to be keeping an eye in the sky, and we need to be looking out down here.
Okay.
Third is, as for targets, Ethane needs to be taken out of the equation. If we can kill him and recover his body, then we can do something about his tether, hopefully. But if we have to kill him and leave him dead, we can get him back later, probably.
Okay.
We just need him out of the fight because he is dangerous. He knows too much about how everything works here, and Kyla is going to be able to tap into everything he knows. He knows the Monomaric itself inside and out.
He is right now, I don't know if this helps anybody, but he is going by the name
Ian McCairn.
Ian McCairn? Yeah.
Ian McCairn, yeah.
And he's dressed as one of the Keepers of the Gate, whatever that's called.
The Guild of the Gate, yeah.
Guild of the Gate.
She nods and
I
says,
like the name Keepers of the Gate, though. I'm going to write that down just for, like, my own books.
Well, the Keepers of the Gate, there is a group called the Keepers of the Gate, but they're a special, like, subgroup of the Guild of the Gate.
Ooh.
They're the actual guardians who stand between the gates.
Still writing it down, but okay.
Okay.
I think you said last time that, Blake, that we still needed a group name.
We do need a group name.
Straining my brain all week for like what group name could we have? I'm like,
The campaign could end today. Let's name the party.
Yeah, let's name the party.
Oh.
The Jinxie Bitches.
The only thing I could come up with was the Stavers, because we have
Ooh,
the staves,
I kind of like that.
but
I mean,
yeah.
I've always called you guys the Sleepers, but
Yeah.
that hasn't been applicable in a while.
Oh. I was like, the Stavers would be cool, but I don't know.
I don't know. We could always call it Super High Elder Druid Kit and his friends.
No.
Super High, Ultra Super Saiyan,
Yep.
Mega Druid Kit, and Co.
And Co.
No.
I mean, I like it. Shark chum.
No.
Shark cubes.
Yeah, shark cubes.
Shark.
Cube shark. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still
Bumblebee shark.
Whenever I see the title of the episode, "The Whims of Gods and Geese," I was just like, "God damn it, I'm clever."
Yeah.
I'm not as good at titles.
Goose Friends. That's our name.
The Goose Friends, yeah.
The Goose Friends.
Friends of the Goose.
Friends of the Goose.
Call it TED Talk.
Oh my god. That's just me.
Okay.
Since I'm the only one that talks to Ted. Would he be useful in this fight?
Would he?
Kenna, have you seen a goose?
I have seen the goose before, yes.
Is he... Ted!
Just yell, Ted.
Ted!
That's kind of what he's done before.
Yeah. Like, I'm gonna send out the Ted vibes.
Vibes.
Yeah, the goose vibes. Meet us at Haven, Ted. We need your help, Ted. You're our only hope, Ted.
Yonk, Ted. Yonk.
Yes. It's the Hyonkanine.
Okay. Yes.
I send out goose vibes. I won't talk to Whale Mom, but I will talk to Goose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you send out goose vibes.
I send out goose vibes.
Okay.
At level 5.
Okay. You do so.
Okay. All right. I turn to everybody. I'm like, it's okay. I have called the goose. Hopefully he'll be here.
Okay. Great.
We're fucked, aren't we?
A little bit. All right.
You guys have so little faith in the goose.
So, anyway, to answer your question about our targets.
Yeah.
Obviously, Thane, if for some miracle we could get Kyla, that'd be great, but I doubt she'll be here in the midst of the fighting. White cloaks are the most dangerous. There will probably be one or two, though whether or not they're actually going to be wearing cloaks when they're joining in with the skull, if they join in with the skull, I don't know. I took, over this past week, I did take a chance to go through the ruins below the city to try to seal them off, knowing that they could be used against us. So hopefully nothing should come through there. The cistern has been destroyed, but I wouldn't put it past them to be able to repair it if they got a hold of it. But that's secondary to the Monomaric.
Okay.
Where would we be most useful?
I don't know. Are you guys upfront fighters? Are you hit and run style folks? Do you...
I mean...
up front for me.
I work with guns, so up close or far. Preferably far. But...
Well, I potentially have an actual mission for you guys. How comfortable are you sneaking into places?
I'm pretty sneaky.
I mean, I can make us sneakier if that is a thing that we need.
So, one of the major issues with this siege is the fact that they have siege weapons, and they have people who know how to use them. If there is any way that you can get into their camps and destroy said siege weapons, whatever they have, rams, trebuchets, ballista, I don't know, and potentially even kill the person commanding them, that would be huge. That would give us a good leg up.
Are most of the... So I know we're way far up north. Are most of these siege weapons, do you know, would they be made of metal or wood or...
Well, most of them would have been brought from the south, so I imagine they're probably made of wood to keep them light.
I can help with that.
I can help with that too.
Yeah, the Flame Twins.
Fire buddies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she looks to Justine and Silas as well and says, "And you two?" And Silas sort of motions toward Marin and says, I'm more of a long-range fighter as well, but I'm also newly a medic, so...
Also true.
And Kenna nods and says, good, we can definitely use that. And she looks at Justine, and Justine just shrugs, says, I like to hit stuff. I always make her American.
I know.
Yeah.
She's not American. She's English.
Yeah.
I like to hit stuff.
I like to hit stuff.
I enjoy hitting things. And Kenna says, well, if you're more of a frontliner, then we could potentially use you here in town. I could put you with some of Harkin's sentinels to hold the line. And Justine nods, and you see Silas kind of get a little nervous at the idea. He's like, Are you sure? And Justine nods and says, I'm not really the sneaky type. I'm more of the grab them by the face and slam them into the ground type. So I'll be fine here. I'll see if I can drum up a bit more armor. And you two go blow shit up.
Can do. I will prep something new that I've been working on.
Alright. But Kenna then motions to Dee and says, do we want to try to transfer staff now, or?
Would it be more useful for us to have Senna awake during this, or not? I don't want to tax her to the point where she doesn't want to help us.
I don't know. It's up to you guys and up to her. You guys are sort of the ones curating this whole thing.
That sounds like a great idea.
Well, you're the only ones who know how well, she motions to Marin and Silas. You're the only ones who know how they work.
Maybe we should ask Senna to how long it takes her to absorb a staff.
And Dee speaks up and says, I can answer that from experience. It's pretty instantaneous.
Oh, okay, cool. I thought it would take a minute to turn them, to liquefy them, but I guess not.
Nope, they shatter.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
That's
exciting. At least what she did with the Fjordhide.
Huh.
I don't know if they're all the same, but that's what I saw.
Ooh, that's interesting too. Okay.
I don't know if I'm the person to make that decision right
and
now. And
Kenna nods and says, obviously I'm not going to make Senna do anything she doesn't want to, but at the same time, she's the only conduit we currently have. So if we ask and she says no, then fine, but we don't really have anybody else to ask.
I mean, we can ask.
Well, here's the thing. What if we gave her Ordenhide and let her use it in this siege?
I don't know if she would fight with us. She's not really a fighter.
I guess. I'm just trying to think about what's the best option, because, I mean, if Dee's not going to be able to utilize all of its power right away, then...
Dee's already pretty strong on her own anyway. I mean, she's a high priestess of Hesperus.
I mean, yeah, but...
And if Senna has the crystal, that's one less that they could steal if they do make it all the way in.
Yeah.
I mean, we could give her the Ordenhide and even the Gaitha right now just to make sure they can't take them. That way, the only one that's vulnerable is going to be the Voxhide, which I have. And if they try to attack me, they're going to have to come up with a lot of fucking power to be able to even hurt me in any meaningful way.
That's an option.
Yeah. I guess we can try it.
Yeah. Let's ask her what she wants to do.
All right, well, I'm not exactly the most charming, and we
That's
still
true.
have we have a bad relationship. Trying to be nicer, but it's hard. So you ask her.
I'll talk to her.
Okay.
I mean, unless you want to.
I'm just gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna go with you, and then, like, when you're doing your persuasion, I'm just gonna, like, give you a guidance.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And kind of nods and says, I gotta get back to my work. Let me know if you need me. I'll be in my office.
Okay.
Okay.
And... Oh, this is gonna sound so stupid.
Okay.
I apologize for being a bitch in the past. And all times. But I appreciate that you guys are helping out. And there's not a lot of people like you guys. In fact, you just saw the majority of them. So, thank you. And I'm going to come up with some way to show my appreciation if you guys survive.
Huh.
If I survive. I could die. Who knows?
Either way, what bliss.
Indeed. It'll be over. And she walks away.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh my
talk to her.
God, she apologized.
I know.
It was like Bo. There's just a...
Yeah, she, like...
She's becoming self-aware.
Maybe she's sick. Self-aware.
All right.
Let's go. Yeah,
Okay.
talk to Senna.
You trundle your happy little asses over to the other corner.
Sure.
Where Senna, looking mildly shell-shocked, is still sitting there. She's found a bench to just sort of chill on, and you see her... currently she's fiddling with this sort of warped piece of what looks like metal, but it has a weird, like, texture to it. Looks like it was maybe a piece of something bigger. And as you get closer up to it, you realize it's sort of an iridescent piece of a shell. But she's just sort of messing with it, and she glances up as you approach.
Is she sitting on the floor or on a chair?
On a bench, yeah.
Oh, okay. Is there room for me to sit?
Yeah.
On the bench next to her? I'm gonna sit down on the bench next to her.
I will stand
Okay.
She
and look pleasant.
Make a pleasant check.
Yeah, make a pleasant check.
But
Deception check.
She pockets the piece of shell, and she glances between the two of you. She says, yes.
How are you feeling?
I've felt better.
Physically, emotionally?
Yes.
Spiritually.
Yes.
Grammatically.
Indeed.
I hate to ask, but I'm sure you know what's happening right now.
Yes.
We could really use your help.
That's why I'm still here.
If we were to give you 2 more of the staves, would you be able to transfer one other over to somebody else tonight?
I think so.
Do you want to do that?
What is that? I don't understand. It needs to be done.
Senna, we're not gonna make you do it. That isn't what this is about.
There are more important things than what I'm up to.
We're not... I don't want us to be like him. I don't want to just use you as some sort of magical tool. You could help out the world, yes, but it's ultimately up to you. If you decide that you don't want to do any of it, that's your choice, and we're going to respect anything that you say.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand you people.
What do you mean?
Maybe it's just me, but I've always been of the mind that some things need to be done, no matter what the cost might be, because the result is better. This is what I can do to help. And I need to help to make up for things that I've done. For everyone's sake. And you hear Silas, who's sort of not up close to you guys, but he says, "For the greater good." And she nods. And Silas shakes his head. Says, "It may be for the greater good, Senna, but a person is owed their own autonomy. We'll find another way if we need to."
We've done it before.
And, Senna looks down at her hands and says, "I don't know what else to do. I'm not a fighter. I don't kill people. I can't help with that. And I can't just sit here and do nothing while normal people have to fight and die for something that this cult is up to. I'm going to keep helping until I know that I can't."
Okay. If that's what you want.
That's what I need.
Okay.
And she glances across the room toward Dee and Haley and takes a deep breath and says, "Well, which one first?"
I think we've decided on the Ordenhide with Dee. She doesn't have the Ordenhide.
No, it's downstairs.
Okay. Go get
And Senna stands up and says, "I know how to get them down.
Oh, okay.
I've known for a long time." Let's do it. And she sort of steps past you guys and toward Dee and Haley. And as she walks up to Dee, who you guys know they have a history, Dee turns and looks at her and kind of stiffens up a little bit. You see it's not like her hackles are raising, but you can kind of see the tail just ever so slightly poof out a little bit. And they sort of greet each other cordially. The Senna, Dee, sort of greeting, and Senna looks down at her and says, "I think it's time I paid you back for the Fjordhide." properly. And Dee sort of pulls back a little bit and crosses her arms and says, "This isn't going to hurt Luca, is it?" And Senna shakes her head. Says, "No, he's yours, free and clear."
Oh, yeah, okay. I remember now.
Oh, yeah, the trade.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Dee glances at you guys and then back at Senna and says, "I had an idea, guys."
What?
Okay.
And she points at Marin and says, "You were a walker, right?
Uh-huh.
She untethered you.
Yeah.
Can we do that to Ethane?"
I wouldn't
my
see why
God.
not.
How pissed is Ansem going to be if we give him a staff?
Very, but also, he's going to be untethered. That's a huge
That's true.
blow to the cult.
And Senna sort of nods a little bit. You can see she looks a touch nervous at that and says, "I think I could break Kyla's tether."
Another tether from Kyla.
She's going to be pissed.
Yeah, she is.
But Dee nods and says, "It's just a thought.
No, it's
I don't know.
It's a good idea.
I don't know how the hell we'd catch him."
We'd have to kill him.
Yeah.
"Yeah. Well, that's gonna suck. Alright, let's do it. Are you gonna kill me or what?" And Senna pulls back. She's like, "Yeah, not here." And she sort of puts a hand on Dee's arm and they lead the way down into the caverns below.
Should we go with, or should we prep, or what should we do?
Well, actually, I had a question, if anybody here can answer it. Is the water outside of the crater, is that ocean water? Because I don't know how much of this continent is ice and how much of it is actually land.
The continent is land.
Okay.
There's not an ocean in the middle of the continent.
Okay.
But I think Senna would probably be able to tell you a little bit. She says it is fresh water.
Okay.
Do you need salt water?
I just need to... I was gonna talk to Taiylor, but if we're not near the ocean, I can't, so I can wait.
We are about as far from the ocean as you can possibly get.
That's what I figured. So I'll wait. It's fine. It's cool.
Yeah. And she nods and continues on with Dee. You guys don't have to go with them if you don't want to.
We don't need to.
Yeah. Nah. Let's trust him.
Yeah.
Show of faith.
Because I'm assuming our little covert mission will probably happen. Well, I mean, it's already nightfall, isn't it?
No, it's like 3 p.m. now.
Well, yeah, but it's dark, so we don't have to wait for dark.
Always dark.
Yeah, so we don't have to wait for dark, is what I'm saying.
But we do need to rest.
Yes. I turned to Kit and I'm like, do you really have to be near water to talk to Taiylor? I think Sylphie just kind of vibed, I guess.
Yeah, but Sylphie, I was there. Sylphie never got an answer.
Have you ever gotten an answer?
Not unless I was talking to that damn fish.
Yeah, that's true.
And by that damn fish, I mean that wonderful, awesome dragon thing. In case he can hear me.
You see a little orange thing in the visiting pool. Just go.
Oh, yeah.
Not really.
Oh my God, that would be terrible.
Um.
Is the visiting pool lit back up again?
Yeah, I was wondering.
No, it is not.
Oh, balls.
What exactly are you trying to get out of her?
I need to let me consult my notes. I need to ask her what she wants from me.
I think she just... I mean, I talked to her a little bit.
Yeah. I did too. I just forgot to ask.
I talked to her more recently. I think she wants the cult taken out too. I mean, they are the ones who caused the calamity.
That's true.
So
I
they don't want that to happen again. So
also have to ask her permission to go get the pocket watch for Senna.
Oh, that's true. I'm just saying, you shouldn't... I don't know. You don't have to doubt yourself, like, if you've been chosen correctly or anything, if that's what you're worried about.
No, I'm not really worried about that. I just want to make sure I'm, like, not missing something.
Oh.
Because this whole time it's just been about me and what I want to do.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if there's something that she
It's
would
called
like
First
me.
Taste is free.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there's something she'd like me to do.
Yeah, that's true.
I know how this drug deal thing works.
Yeah, that's definitely... I mean, she also wants you to bring Sylphie back eventually, but...
That's true. Do you still have Sylphie's stuff?
Yeah.
Like the ring and all of
Why?
her personal stuff? I'm just...
Yeah, sorry, I'm trying not to smile.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, I do. It's with
Okay.
me. Why?
I just making sure, because you never know if we're going to, like, find somebody who can bring her back or something. That would be amazing.
Yeah, that would be amazing, Kit, but that's also... That's... As much as I hate to say it, it's probably not going to happen for a while.
No, I know. We'll figure it out. Well, you never know what could happen along the way, I guess. If us on this... I know.
I was keeping it together so good.
If us
I don't
on
have
this...
to, I'm the DM.
Yeah.
No, I know, but I'm just like, I looked over at you and I'm like, shit.
If this adventure has taught us one thing, it's that there's some crazy shit going on in the world, so you never know what we could come across.
Yeah.
You know, like resurrection scrolls.
What are you talking about? All I got was like some weird like cure wounds scroll.
Some
my
esoteric bullshit.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, let me finish my thought.
Sorry.
It's okay.
No, you should be faster.
I don't want this to... I'm worried that maybe our whole lives are going to be spent doing this, that something is always going to come up that's going to be higher priority, and I'm just never going to get her back, I guess, but I guess that's kind of what I got involuntarily signed up for.
If we keep going down the road we're going on, eventually I'll just be able to do it myself. So we'll get there one way or another. Even if it takes a while, we'll still figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now that guy told me where all the diamond mines are, so we can go someplace and just like dig up a bunch of diamonds.
Who told you where the diamonds were? I literally forgot this. I don't remember.
The shopkeeper told him that to find the kind of diamonons that you need, you have to go to the slave mines in Lockmanos.
Yeah. And while we're there, we'll set everybody free.
There we go.
And
set them all free and then be like, hey, one more job.
Hey, BT dubs. I just need some diamonds real fast.
I don't think we'd make them
No, we wouldn't.
Yeah.
No.
We can do it
But
ourselves.
we could call in, the people that we met over in Constanos and have them help us ferry them all back. I almost said Kalidros, but I know that wasn't right.
That's a continent.
Yeah, I know.
Good on you for remembering it.
Yeah, thank you. So I can't remember what they're called, but the ones that had the baby black dragon, they will,
The Kali guy goes.
Yes, the Collygygos.
Collygygos.
Can we? Because so Kalidros, Constanos, Collygygo.
Yeah.
Let's all just have a whole bunch of fucking K sounding words.
I also thought it was like an A sound, but I'm Midwestern, so I was like,
Cali.
Cali. Instead of Collygygos, but
yeah, who knows? After this, maybe if we stop the cult, we can start freeing everybody, and we can call Captain Ziegler and use his boat to ferry people over, and
then he can come date Sylphie.
Yeah, and then once we get all the diamonds, we can give Sylphie to Captain Ziegler, and and just see what happens.
Just watch the love-hate bloom.
It'll be so beautiful.
Oh boy.
So
You
here's
son of a bitch.
here's
Slap
my
kiss.
here's my favorite part about that. This is out of character. Is that Ash would probably never have let Sylphie do it. Maybe, from what we know. But
think it
Taiylor
built, but
Taiylor will absolutely let it happen because we all know what was actually going on there.
yeah.
Wait, I'm confused. What do you think was going on there?
Oh, I know what was going on there. It was a love-hate relationship.
I mean, it would have been fun, but I'm not gonna do anything to Ash's characters that she doesn't like, at least in the romance.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
I was definitely thinking that too. I was like at first I was like mad because I was like Sylvie and stuff like that, but like now looking back on it, I'm like, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
So I think it would have built, and like eventually they would have slept with each other, and then she'd be like, oh shit. Yeah.
Ah shit, he's a decent guy.
Shit.
Fuck.
Damn it.
He's a decent guy with money and dedication to his craft.
Yeah.
I wasn't really sure, but the dick sealed the deal.
I mean,
Well-
he is a Goliath.
Yeah.
That's horrifying.
I just imagine while Kit is like, he's just kind of like, oh yeah, and Sylphie's gonna do this, and then we're gonna go over here and do that, and everything like that. Marin's just gonna be like, hey, before you go off on your crazy rampage for the rest of our lives, can I give you a hug?
Yes.
Okay.
I guess.
I'm gonna hug him.
Okay. I will hug her back.
Just in case we die today.
I hug her a little tighter. I'm like, you're not gonna die today, and if you do die today, you will be a cat tomorrow. So, don't worry, everything is okay.
Marin, like, legitimately is, like, laughing really hard.
You get a few looks from other people, and they're like, why the fuck are you laughing? This is serious.
Lucan will just love to hang out with you. I'm sure you guys can make kitty biscuits all over the place.
You could be Ansem's other workshop cat. You could spend your whole day in a gun shop.
I want this to be Kit's story. Like, Kit's entire thing is like, all of his friends died, he regenerated them all, and they all turned into cats, and now fucking Ansem has an entire workshop of cats, one of which is his husband.
I love it.
Oh my god.
And I just, my whole life, I'm just like, oh my god, why are they all turning out to be cats?
Just keep rolling fives.
Keep rolling fives.
Is that the only number?
That's the only one that is awakened cat.
Oh my god, there's only one fucking number on the whole chart, and I got cat.
Yep. Again, I put it in as a joke.
No, it's hilarious. I love it. Okay. Well, don't worry. You're not going to die. And like I said, if you do, I'll bring you back. I can't guarantee anything, but I will bring you back.
Okay.
And if I die,
Silas will bring you back.
if I die, go through my things.
Okay.
I have some backup.
Do I have to delete your internet history?
Yes. No,
Okay.
I have some backup that just in case something happens to me, you guys can bring me back.
Okay.
It's a spell scroll. It's a backup.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's in my bag.
Rifle through your shit.
There's lots of cool stuff in there, so like don't take all of it, but
Well, if we're just gonna bring you right back, then
definitely leave my ball bearings in there. Those are really important.
I've never seen you use ball bearing ever.
I still have all 1,000.
Okay. I'm gonna go.
I also
take
have a
nap.
lot of drugs, so be careful with that.
Cool. Gonna go take a nap now.
Oh, okay, all right.
Good talk.
Good talk.
Good talk. All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk away.
Silence follows along.
I love that this is my thing. You're like, let's be serious. And I'm like, I'm going to keep talking until you leave.
I have drugs.
Kit, what do you do while
Cats and
Marin
drugs, the
Silas
Kit story.
go off?
What am I going to do?
Yeah, what are you doing? You going to Sleepy Time Junction, or are you just
Sleepy Time Junction.
Taking a train. Sleepy Time
Junction?
I actually don't know that song at all.
It's a song that Dan Amadon made up.
Bryce the engineer.
Bryce the engineer.
Sleepy Time Junction is so near. Okay.
His friend snored a lot, and so to get him back, he scream sang that song to him.
I'm checking my notes to see if there's anything I need to do. I've already used Show Me the Beast today, so I can't use that again.
Is that a charge thing?
I think it only has one charge, the mirror. I don't know.
'Cause you definitely used it like more than once in a day last time.
No, I didn't.
Sure.
No, because we were on a
'cause
trip. It took us a
traveled
week.
For a few
Yeah.
days. Okay. Never
So I
mind.
used it once with Tristan, and then I used it
Yeah.
once with Ethane. So is the mirror one charge?
One charge a day.
Okay, I'm gonna write that down. Watch it. All right. There we go.
Like that cat.
Yeah. I'm gonna go out. So, do we know if there's like fighting going on in town?
Not in town. There is a palisade around. I couldn't remember if it was stone or wood. It's wood. No, wait, it would be stone because they don't have.
Mm-hmm. I know you said they had like barricades of stuff, so it was like walking into Les Mis.
Oh, I remember what they have. They have walls that are partially made of stone, partially made of ice, because it's cold enough on the edges of Haven that it'll never melt.
Okay.
So, like, basically stone foundations, actual ice walls. There are no real gates to the town, like it's open, but all of the gates are barricaded.
Yes.
So the fighting, the last time you guys were here, was still taking place outside the walls.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the outside, and
The outside of what?
the outside of the Dalmaric or whatever it's called. The Monomar. Thank you. I'm sorry. They all sound the same.
No, I know that there's a reason they all sound.
Yeah, I know.
So yes, you make your way out of the visiting chamber to the stairs and climb your way up through the main chamber of the.
You know what? This is taking too long. I turn into a hawk, and I'm just like.
Okay, slightly faster. You make your way up through the main chamber. I'm still gonna make my fucking descriptions. Fuck you.
No, I know.
And out.
That's not why I was doing that. I'm sorry.
Okay. And out the tunnel to the bridge over the Convergence.
Okay.
Lake.
I'm going to.
Crater Lake.
I'm gonna fly into town, and I am looking for some sort. First, I'm looking for an apothecary, and also potentially a, like a magic store.
Magic.
I don't know if we'll have like an enchanter or something, but I am looking for one.
There's not a lot open right now because of the battle, but you can find An apothecary. I think you guys went to an apothecary before in Haven. You can go back to that one. As for an enchanter, in a town like this, the temples have the people with the magics. So you would have to go back into the crater and like check one of the temples and say like, hey, what can you do?
Gotcha. I'm not looking for spells. I'm looking for like stuff to buy.
I know.
Oh, okay.
The temples have all the higher powered magic people.
Gotcha. Then I will fly to the apothecary.
Okay.
And I will person in front of it.
You see the last time you were here, nothing was boarded up, but now the windows are boarded, but the door still has like an open sign into.
Okay.
No, go ahead.
I walk in.
Okay. It's a weird habit. I say at the end of my sentences, even though I don't have anything else to say.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Okay.
That's fine. You head inside, and I can't remember who the shopkeep was last time. Doesn't matter. You find a young gnomish woman inside, tending some slightly sparser shelves. But she's just moving along, restocking some things, and she glances up as you step in. She says, "Yes, can I help you?"
Hi. Yeah. So, few things that I kind of possibly wonder if you have.
Okay.
Health potions?
I've got a few of those left, yeah.
Okay. Anything that explodes with fire?
That's rather specific. Are you from one of the temples?
Yes. I'm not, but I'm working with Kenna.
Okay. Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion. Guidance. Oh, cool. Awesome. And my D4. Ooh, 19. You said persuasion?
Yep.
26.
Alrighty. She nods and says, "I believe I've got some," and she glances over some of the shelves and says, "Well, they're in the back because they're dangerous, but I do have some alchemist fire."
Oh, yes.
You throw it, and as soon as it's exposed to air, it ignites. It'll burn anything it sticks to. It's sort of like this sticky resin material, so it's impossible to get off.
Perfect. Those health potions and possibly anything that will make us hard to detect, like invisibility or something that make us very sneaky.
I'll see if I have anything left. I got kind of cleaned out recently, but I'll see. And she points you to where the few health potions are left. There are 2 basic and 1 greater.
Okay.
The basic will run you 60 each. Greater heat potion will be...
And that's 2d4 plus 2.
What does it cost?
Oh, I still have an invisibility potion. 2.
Damn it, what does it cost? The potion of greater healing will run you 250.
Okay.
And that's 4d4 plus 4.
4d4 plus 4. Okay, so I'm running a calculator right now.
Okay, so
260s,
250.
250. Okay.
And then she does bring you out. You recognize the style. These glass orbs that are completely sealed shut with this like sticky, almost molasses like material inside. That's a dull, rusty color.
Okay.
And she explains to you that basically, like the glass bombs, you throw them at whatever you want to set on fire, and it acts like napalm.
Okay.
You can look it up if you want to see what it does. It's called Alchemist's Fire, and they are for a single glass. bomb style one. That's gonna be... Oh, considering where the materials come from. You can get those for 50 gold each here.
Alchemist Fire only does 1d4?
It's continuous burning damage. It's less of a weapon and more of a tool.
Gotcha. And do you know how long it lasts? Because
start of each turn.
It doesn't say.
Let me check.
It says creature can end this damage by using its action to make a DC dexterity check, but I'm thinking if I throw it on something, then it can't make a DC check if it's an inanimate object.
Yeah, an inanimate object can't. So unless somebody comes up to put it out, it will continue burning until it has no more fuel.
Okay.
So if it's attached to something that's wood, it will burn until the wood is gone.
Gotcha. So you said, how much were they?
50 gold each.
How many are there?
She has 5 that she can give you.
Okay, so plus 250.
They're very conveniently slightly bigger than baseball sized.
Okay. And then, do you have anything to help make us sneaky or invisible?
The only thing that I can find in the back, it's not a potion, is and she shows you she's brought out this this dark cloak that almost seems to, it's like you can't focus on it completely.
Okay.
I don't remember the name of the
Is it Cloak of Midnight or something? No, that's from Sword Art Online.
It's a cloak of elven kind. While you're wearing it with the hood up, perception checks made to see you have disadvantage, and you have advantage on stealth checks made to hide. The cloak's color shifts to camouflage you. Putting the hood on or off requires an action.
Okay. How much is the cloak?
Good question.
7,000 gold.
No, it's expensive, but it's not that much. She would part with it for 2,000 gold.
Woof.
Which is cheaper than you'll find in most places.
Yeah. Yeah, but I can also do a spell to just pass us without a trace. So
can you pull your mic closer to you?
Sorry. I can just do a spell to pass us without a trace, so.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to pass on the cloak. Do you have anything else that will do damage or fire or...
I think... Let me check if this was something.
Or do you have anything that's kind of cool but weird?
Well, most of the things I find cool but weird are plants, but
Fair.
I do have what I call a dragonfire potion. It's experimental.
I love experimental.
So it could go very wrong.
That's fine.
But basically it gives you the ability to breathe fire like a red dragonborn. But it's a little more powerful than your typical potion of fire breath. I managed to come across some parts of a red dragon a few years ago, and after a lot of experimentation, I managed to figure out a new mix, but it has hurt the users a few times.
Oh, that's fine.
If you're willing, if you're willing to come back and tell me how it does, I will give it to you for a discounted 200 gold.
Done.
Okay, so this is, if you want to look up Potion of Fire Breath.
Okay.
This is essentially a souped up Potion of Fire Breath.
Okay.
This will do, on a failed save, it will do 6d6 fire damage. And basically you exhale fire and you can do it 3 times or for an hour, whichever happens first.
Okay. Potion of fire breath. 30 feet. Now.
Yep.
Okay, and then
all the same stats? 30 feet, DC 13, Dexterity save.
Okay.
But 66 fire damage instead.
Okay.
On a failed save.
Wow, that's a really low DC.
You can either use it 3 times. With the 3rd time you run out, or you have those charges for an hour.
Okay. Yeah, I will definitely take that.
The danger of this one is that you will roll a Constitution saving throw each time you breathe fire.
Okay.
And something's going to happen.
Sweet.
Your esophagus is going to melt.
Sweet. All right, yeah, I will take all of those, which is 820 gold, unless you want to give me a discount for buying you out of all this cool stuff.
I'm already giving you a discount on the experimental potion.
Because it could kill me.
Yeah, that's why you're having a discount.
I don't like the way you think, but okay.
I'm a businesswoman, darling. I have to.
We're all gonna... No, never mind.
We all might die, but then it won't matter how much money you spent.
That's true. Here's your 820 gold.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
If you come back with a detailed report of what that potion does, maybe I'll reimburse you or give you a discount on something else.
I'll give you all the deets.
All right. Don't die.
I will do my best. That's not a promise. I did have a question for you. Let me find there's a spell that I wanted to do eventually, but I want to make sure I have all this stuff for it. Where is it? Yes. Do you know where I could find a lodestone?
Lodestone.
Just any old lodestone.
Piece of magnetite or magnetized mineral.
Oh, it's just a magnet.
Well, no, it's a magnetized stone. They try pieces.
What are you giggling about?
You.
It's considered a gem. Okay. Okay, so it's magnetite. For lodestone, you'd probably want to talk to a blacksmith. They're the ones who deal in minerals and stones, or even a jeweler.
Ooh, is there a jeweler in town?
I think there's one still open, and she walks up to the door of the shop and points you down the way to a very clearly skull building. Says, one of my friends took over that shop. She might have something for you.
Oh, she took... Oh, okay. Yeah, I will go look.
There are no skull left in this town.
That's fine.
Well, if they could behave, they'd be welcome back. But
yeah,
not right
but
now.
you know how those skull are.
Yes.
Yeah.
She is Dolmarig, by the
No,
way.
I know. I'm just trying to fit in.
I assume you guys have been speaking Sunar this whole time.
Yeah, probably. I will... thank you. And I'm going to go to the jeweler.
And she bags up all your purchases for
It's
you.
hot over here,
I know.
It's 50 degrees.
No, it's not that. It's first of all, it's like 63.
Yeah.
You have a sunside apartment.
Yeah,
too.
it's very sunny. I am all cooped up in this little spot with all these lights on me. And I'm getting all flustered while we're playing games.
shopping.
Oh no.
Anyway. Okay, Lorraine. You head down the street to the jeweler, and for the sake of brevity, what are you looking for?
A lodestone. And diamonds.
Okay. They would be able to get you, like, 100 gold worth of diamonds.
Perf. I will take them.
And then as for a lodestone, I assume you're talking about the kind that you can use as a druid.
Yes.
What?
I just need a lodestone. It doesn't have to be.
Tell me what spell it's for, or is it for something else?
It's for a spell. It just says a lodestone and iron filings. So I need both. It's a component thing, but it's not like there's no certain amount of gold. It's reverse gravity is the spell.
Ooh.
So it feels like more just a component thing, but not a
Yes,
component
it is.
you'd find at like an enchanter's place.
So magnetite is a little on the rarer side, which is what lodestone is. And
Shit, I have Molotov cocktails. I totally forgot about.
yes, you've had them forever.
Okay. I'm like transferring fire things to this page, so I know what I have.
She does have a like a sort of a flat palm-sized lodestone that she can sell you for like 50 gold.
Done. And then 100 gold of diamonds, so 150.
Yep.
Okay.
Spend all that dragon money.
Well, I have to get some stuff because Marin's not doing anything, so I've got to prep.
That's because she's not as much of a caster as you are.
No, I know.
Yeah.
She
It's
just
fine.
needs to make sure she's stocked up on ammo, which I'm
I
pretty
got
sure she is.
bullets. Yeah,
I got
brought out,
bullets.
like a whole guy back in Volpir, and I've
Oh,
not
that's
used
right.
it.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh, and I still have bombs? Man, I've got so many
You
things.
got glass bombs, you got Molotov cocktails, you've got alchemist fire, you've got... what
I've got
else, Jake?
drugs.
Got drugs.
Yeah, drugs.
What if I... So here...
What if you did drugs?
No,
in
no,
the
no.
middle of the battle?
What if I made the spirit journey drug that just knocks you out instantly, and I taped it to the glass bomb? So when it goes off, it just like vaporizes and everybody passes out.
That's not how the glass bombs work.
Oh,
Yeah, we still don't know how the glass bombs work.
That's
'cause
true.
we never used them.
I also have a bunch of fireworks for some reason.
You're clearly Bo.
Yeah.
Fireworks, drugs, and things that explode.
You're
That's
also
true.
the group note taker.
Yep.
Which is sad because like there's not a lot of notes on here, guys. This is mostly spells.
I'm a group note taker.
That's true. That's true. That's your job, though. Okay.
It's not. I don't have a Danny Carr to do it for me, so I just got to do it.
I
I
think
could make Ash do it.
that's true.
But
Lore master.
I'm not going to do that because you already do all the podcast stuff. And also, I
could
live
do it.
I live to suffer for this game.
That's
Yeah.
true. All right,
And
that
it is
is.
my life.
I think that's everything I need. So I'll just give them the 150 gold.
Okay.
And I will hawk and Caca! And then I'll fly all the way back.
Okay.
Did you notice at any point during that your little marks went away on your fingers?
Marks on my fingers.
Cause Dee's getting the staff
Oh.
right.
I guess
While you're
before I hawk, I will look at my hand and see if the mark is gone.
They're gone. And
It
it is
worked.
about that moment that you and Marin and Silas
Yep.
and several other people around the world feel a pulse hit you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
Something is gone.
We don't hear his spooky voice.
Nope.
Okay.
You feel
Okay.
anger, but no voice.
I feel anger. Grr.
Need to smash something.
Yeah. For sure.
Oh, for sure, Barbara. For sure.
For sure, Barbara. Okay, I am going to.
Will you just have a great day? Sorry. I've been listening to somebody make fun of Midwestern people for like a week now. I love it.
I am going to hawk and fly back. Oh my god.
That's what they sound like.
I'm
Vaguely.
also going to... Oh, too bad I don't have this set up. Retcon, while I'm at the jeweler.
Yeah.
Hey, jeweler. Do you...
Yes.
By chance, have any gem-encrusted bowls worth 1,000 gold?
That is insane that you think anybody would have those on hand.
Just, by chance.
No.
Okay, cool.
You would have to commission it.
Then I will just turn into a hawk inside the store and fly out.
Ah!
They're like
every time you say it. Like every time. It's like every time we mention an elk, I'm just like, ah.
Yeah.
It's just the sounds of Atlaran. Nature.
It just every time. Hawk. Oh, sorry.
No. Oh no.
I love it when Ben screams. It's so funny.
Why is it funny?
I don't know, because you just don't do it normally.
Oh, I'm not a screamer.
And usually whenever you do it, it's like a fucking... What's that? What's the effect?
Oh, the Doppler effect or whatever it's called? Yeah, when it goes by.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I love it.
Yeah, I hawk out, and I'm gonna go I'm gonna go back to the Monomarig.
Good job.
Okay. And,
Because you're finally getting into my world, Laura.
Almost.
49 games.
We're almost there.
Things. I've known it was the Monomarig.
I know things.
I know things.
Coley Geigo.
Okay, but like the way
Macaulay
you
Geigo?
were saying it was...
Yeah, Macaulay Geigo.
Sorry.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had your way back.
Yeah, make my way, and I'm going to... I'm going to,
I had a good day, I'm amped.
I'm gonna go find Marin and Silas.
Okay.
And Justine. I'm gonna get them all in a room.
I was gonna say they're probably
we're
making
all
out, and then you said Justine, and I'm like, nope.
Nope.
No.
I'm gonna gather the three of them, and I'm gonna gather us all around a table, and I'm gonna slam down gently all these potions that I got.
You stop an inch above the table and just go.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Gather around, children. I come bearing gifts, many gifts. I put down 7 basic HP potions, 2 greater potions, 5 alchemist fire, 1 invisibility potion, 1 potion of fire breath, 2 Molotov cocktails, a glass bomb, and 8 vials of acid.
Did you buy all of Haven?
I also put down 3 Roman candles. And
I used those probably like a couple weeks ago during Yule.
And 1 orange.
That might be slightly off by now.
Yes. So this is what we've got.
Orange.
This is what this like really sad scrotum looking orange. This is what I've got. So if any of you guys need potions for healing, or if you need stuff to set shit on fire, because we're gonna go burn down siege weapons, like maybe everybody should take an alchemist fire.
Silas says...
I also put down little triangular folded cards that like label all of them. So you guys know, so you don't accidentally eat alchemist fire instead of an HP potion.
Okay.
Silas plucks one of the basic potions and says, I've already got a couple, but being that I'm apparently team medic now, I should probably carry some.
You're the new cleric.
I'm literally the new cleric.
Yes.
Did you say you just had basics, or were there graders?
I have 6 basics and 2 graders left.
How many graders does everybody have? Because I have 1.
This is all I have.
Silas only has basics.
Sai, you take a grader.
Take one.
Okay.
Justine takes like 3 of the basics and says, I don't have any.
That's perfect. I will keep the other grader, And the three basics then, if we're all going to do this thing with the siege weapons,
Justine says, I'm not. I'm staying at the bridge.
Okay. All right. Then I would like to... I can cast fire myself. I know Marin can also be flammable. So, Sai, if you would like to take a couple of the alchemist fire...
He's going to take 3 of them.
Okay, perfect. And then I will give 1 to Marin, and I will keep 1.
Okay.
So, 1 alchemist fire.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I will prep a spell so that we can pass through without being seen. Yeah. And then that should probably be good, I think.
Yeah.
Sai, do you need more diamonds?
I mean...
To resurrect people?
Any that I can get would certainly help.
Okay, here's 500 golden diamonds.
Holy shit.
I've been saving up.
Jeez.
Do you want me to pay you back?
We'll talk about it.
I'll just save my money for more later.
Yeah, there you go.
He takes those.
So yeah, please make sure you have, I don't know how your staff works, but prep, revivify, please.
Oh yes. It's a good balance between healing and damage. And he reaches out and he takes 4 of the acid vials and slides them toward Justine. Says, I think she can make pretty good use of these.
Yep, that's fine with me.
He takes 1 for himself.
Okay.
How many Molotovs are there?
Only 2.
I'll take... Do I have any left?
You should.
So I gave a whole bunch of shit to Sai when he was squishy, so I don't remember everything that I have. So I'll take 1 of the Molotovs.
That's fine. Okay. I will also keep my orange.
Okay, what do you have left now?
What do I have left?
Yes.
I have 3 basics, 1 greater, 1 alchemist, 1 invisibility, 1 potion of fire breath, 1 Molotov cocktail, and 1 glass bomb.
Give me 2...
And 3 vials of acid.
Give me 2 of the basics.
Okay. Okay. These are all the HP I have, so I also need to keep at least 1.
Okay. Never mind. I'll just take 1.
Just 1?
Yeah.
Okay. Then that'll leave me with 2. Okay.
And then as you're doing this, Justine, does she? I don't remember. Hold on.
I also have 2 small glass bombs.
There's different sizes.
Yeah, I have 2 different sizes.
Okay.
I will take one of the small glass bombs.
Okay.
No, Silas. Silas puts a largish yellow potion on the table and says, I don't know if this would serve Justine well or potentially one of us. This is a potion of hill giant strength.
Oh,
I've been carrying it around for a while.
Justine would probably be a good one for
Yeah,
that.
that's probably going to be her.
Yeah, he slides it toward her.
Keep your small glass bomb, Ash. Marin.
Keep it?
Yeah, you said you were going to take one, so...
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, I'm just making sure you have it.
Yeah.
Before I erase it.
I do.
Let's see what else I have in here. I also have 1,000 ball bearings.
I don't... That's fine.
That's not so useful outside.
Yeah.
I could pack it into my gun and
have some
scatter
grape shot. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have. So I pretty much bought the apothecary out, so...
Yeah, it looks like it.
Uh-huh. Some of this stuff I've had. I didn't just buy all of it today.
Yeah. I think we're good. I think we're prepared.
Silas also... he hasn't been using it lately, but he takes out the Hat of Disguise. He says, does anyone need this?
We shouldn't need it to get in.
Because I had an idea for something I could use it for.
Oh, then use it.
if for whatever reason we need to get past some people and stealth isn't cutting it, I could use it to look like one of them.
No, that's a good idea.
Distract them.
Yeah, that could be a good idea.
All right, and he pops it on his head and it disappears.
Okay.
All right. Well, I guess the only thing we have left to do really is... Oh, I hold up my arm. Like, marks are gone. So... Dee has the stave. We could probably just rest now. I don't think we have anything left to do.
Yeah. Let's take a little bit of time and then we'll reconvene and hopefully catch them before they make it here at all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Let's go to bed.
Woo.
Woo.
So I imagine, since you guys were talking about sitting around together, you were in the dining area off near the rooms that you previously stayed in.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Unless you were in one of the bedrooms, I don't know. As you file out to split off to your respective places, you guys do see Kenna walking toward one of the empty rooms, and she's carrying Senna.
All used up for the day.
Well,
so, not gonna get
has
that.
one.
Yeah, not gonna get that Sephin high before tomorrow.
That's okay.
Yeah, no, it should be fine. Oh. No, doesn't matter. Don't have to worry about it for now.
Okay. All right. I guess Sai and I will go off into a room and chill out.
Okay.
Same. Different
Split
room.
off, and that's a perfect spot to stop for the break.
Yay!
Yeah. Are you ready to die?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
I'm fucking ready.
Oh, Jalen's gonna love this. Her baby has a staff.
Yeah.
Oh, what is it going to be named?
I do possibly need to choose a different 5th level spell. Insect plague. All right. Yeah, let's go on break then, and we'll see you guys back here
at 7:13.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, hi everybody. Hello.
Oh, hello, darlings. How are you?
Oh, hello.
Welcome to Makeups.
Yeah.
Hello, beauties, and welcome to Makeups.
Hello.
Hello.
I have cheeseburger.
HJ.
I can have cheeseburger.
Oh,
Wow.
That was a decade ago.
That was more than a decade ago at this point.
Don't.
I Can't Have Cheeseburger was out by the time we were in college.
Yeah, that was like a full-on website.
Yeah, that was 2008, so that's been out for more than a decade at this point.
Oh, yeah. I was like 12, 13.
Yep.
Y'all old.
Uh-huh.
I'm kidding. You're not old.
Not old.
The slightest.
I
You're just
am
older than me.
I'm fucking young as shit.
I mean, I feel you look younger than me sometimes, so...
Oh, is that true? I don't know if that's
Yeah.
true.
I mean, neither of you look old.
Well, you don't look old either, since we're all saying that to
thanks.
each other.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't. I
No,
think
you don't.
look... I don't think you look old. I think you look like you're late 20s, early 30s, which is a good age. So...
That's
Doing
fine.
me okay
I'm
so
good with
far.
it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's just old enough to realize that you don't know shit, but also still young enough to be like, I can still probably do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Agreed. So what did you
Whereas-
get from the restaurant that shall not be named?
What'd you get
so
from McDougal's?
I got cheeseburger and then some chicky nuggies.
Oh.
Branding, don't show it on Twitch. Oh god.
Oh no.
No, it's fine.
Not It's just a box.
As long as it doesn't have like if it's not like, it's so delicious. It doesn't matter if you show a logo. Yeah. I mean, I'm drinking fucking sport drink.
Yeah, blue sport drink.
Yeah. It's food. I will live another day.
Is it?
Is it food?
Questionable.
That's debatable.
I think, speaking as somebody who occasionally has like a really crazy craving for, golden arches.
Oh.
Like, it's not food. It's literally drugs.
I dream about those nuggets.
Yeah.
That's why I'm trying to learn how to make them at home. I even bought like white pepper and I'm going to learn how to tempura fry.
Mm-hmm. So actually, not a plug, but if you want to learn really good Japanese Cooking 101 on YouTube is done by 2 Japanese ladies, and they do everything traditional, and it's wonderful. They do tempura, and they tell you how to do it.
Nice.
They've got hundreds of videos. They're the best resource I've found online.
Oh, her voice is so cute.
Yeah, they're super adorable.
I'm going to save that. Tamagoyaki.
I love tamagoyaki.
I don't know what that is, but it looks delicious. It's an omelet, right?
Yeah, it's the egg that you do in a rectangular pan and you roll it, so it's got layers. It's really fluffy and really super good.
Oh, look at those custard buns. They're so cute. It's not from this channel. It's from another one, but that's so cute. They're little cats.
They're little cats.
They're little. Well. So like, I like this.
God, just went full like Midwestern mom there for a second.
Listen,
they're little cats.
I've spent almost 26 years of my life vehemently rejecting my roots. Now that I'm older, I'm like, fuck it all.
Oh my God, Cindy, look at these cute little cats.
Look at these cute little cat buns. You could just eat their faces right off.
They'll just go right next to my knick-knack shelf.
I saw it on the YouTube, so I thought...
I love how we're slowly getting more Boston as we go.
Right after I made that Michigan left.
Yeah.
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 Shouldn't be watching your phone while you're driving, but if you hit somebody, you just gotta be like, oh, sorry about that.
Oh,
sorry about that.
Just trying to scooch past you.
My parents were talking about... My parents, Taiylor and I, were talking about, like, weird stuff that my grandparents say because, like, they were both, like, raised by extremely Dutch people from West Michigan, like...
Extremely Dutch! They wore clogs everywhere.
Like,
now on HGTV, Extreme Dutch!
Yeah. But my grandma, for when she says, like, pants, like, people are wearing pants, she says pantses.
Oh.
And,
that's... wrong.
She still calls like couches the Davenport, but because she's so Midwestern, it sounds like Damport.
Oh,
so when I was a
kid,
she would be like, "Go sit down over on the Damport," and for a long time I didn't know what the fuck that was. But
that's hilarious.
Davenport.
Yeah.
Oh, do you guys like to come into the parlor?
Yeah.
Midwestern people do not ever call it a parlor.
I've had some people, well, usually it's people who, like, have an extra room because their house is too fucking big, and they're like, oh, this is the parlor. I was like,
this is the sitting room.
Yeah, I was like, this house was built in the 60s. There's no parlor in this house.
Yeah, at best, you have, like, an 80s style, like, recessed living room. But I think part of the reason, hello Titan, that I'm embracing my Midwesternness is because of Xana. Because her favorite thing to do is to make fun of us, because she's from California.
Oh.
Her favorite phrase is, oh, just gonna scooch right past ya, and that's how she says it every time. And I'm like, you're in Michigan, not Wisconsin or Minnesota.
Not Minnesota, yeah.
And she's like, no, that's just how you all sound to me. And I'm like, yeah, well, you sound like a Valley girl.
Yeah.
She does not. She's
she
not
doesn't
from
at all.
that part of California.
Yeah.
She does occasionally get the at the end of her sentences, but it's usually when she's being stupid.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're playing D&D.
Oh yeah.
Titan,
I forgot my water. BRB.
Oh,
okay. Never mind. We're not playing D&D yet.
Titan, I swear to fucking God, boy. I love you.
I'm concerned that because my brother's door doesn't shut. It shuts, but like you can push it, and if you push it enough, it will open without you turning the knob. And so sometimes the golden doodle sneaks in here. So I'm just waiting for that door to open and for big floppy golden doodle to just be like, "Hi."
Just put a cinder block in front of it.
Nah, it's okay. She's cute and she's not disruptive.
That's good.
Pekingese is. He's yippy and terrible.
I already saw your war wounds.
Oh yeah. You can't see him as good today, but like yeah, that was after breaking up a dogfight.
Ouch! Fucking speaking of war wounds, god damn it, boy.
Oh, he's just gonna thunk everything as he goes. Excuse me, pardon me. Oh, just let me scooch right past you there.
Yeah, just gonna scooch right past you.
Yeah. Oh, he's coming back.
He's coming back. Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord, he's coming.
Coming. Come here, buddy.
No, he's not gonna.
I still want that shirt that's the ghost and says, "Oh, Lord, he's spooping."
Yeah.
Oh, I love that shirt. I impulse bought a couple of shirts from them again, and I got the one that has Megara on the front, and it says, "I'm a damsel, I'm in distress, I can handle this. Like, have a nice day."
Yeah.
And
I did buy the Chimkin one.
there was another one I bought too. Oh, it says, "Maybe today, Satan."
Yeah.
I would love that one.
I got it for me. I'm gonna wear it.
Titan.
You can't
get off
have
my
it now.
desk. Titan. Go. We're playing D&D.
We are playing D&D. Oh, kitty. He lined right up with your microphone, so it looked like your microphone had ears.
Oh, that was cute.
And butt. Lucan, get off the desk. Oh
Yeah,
my god.
Jesus.
At least Lucan can be reasoned with. He has a voice.
Yeah.
Titan has
Anyway.
a voice. It's just like, "Mrah." Yeah, that's pretty much
Food,
it, yeah.
let me tip over the trash can at every available possible moment. Because you don't feed me. Fuck you, cat.
Oh my god.
Anytime you throw anything away that has a slight smell to it, I must be in the trash.
Yep.
You gotta get one of those heavy stainless steel ones that has the automatic shutting lid.
Well,
They're like $120, but like
I
totally
don't think
worth
it would
it.
stop him. Because he does one of two things. If I secure it to like a cupboard door, he'll get in it.
Mm.
If I don't secure it, he'll pull it over.
Well, that's the stainless steel ones are really heavy, so I don't think he'd be able to tip it over.
Yeah, but he'll get in and get trapped, and then I'll have a trash cat.
Oh. I mean, one with a pedal?
He'll figure it out.
Maybe. All
He's
right.
a very strangely smart, stupid boy. Isn't that
Let's,
right, dumbass?
are we ready to go kill some people?
I'm waiting on you guys.
Waiting on us. We're waiting on you.
Yep.
You can fuck right the fuck off.
Are we playing?
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
Alright, what are you doing?
We went to bed, so I'm assuming
Yeah.
we woke up. All right, Kenna,
anything
tell us
you
where to
guys wanna
go.
do during the night at all?
I mean, I don't want to do anything during the night except sleep and maybe figure out what the game plan is with Kenna.
I mean, she's already told you roughly what she knows.
Yeah, but I guess she didn't. Did she tell us where the siege weapons are going to be?
They're okay. They're mostly on the south side of town, but they're sort of spaced out.
Okay. Okay. That's what we're doing.
Okay. I imagine, because you said there was like a fireplace in these rooms, yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
Ooh.
I imagine, like, after I've kind of, oh, that's cute.
It's
Oh, it's a badger.
Oh,
It's a badger.
be cute. I imagine after I've gotten, like, an adequate amount of sleep and stuff, I don't really need to, like, do a full long rest because I recharged all my HP.
Well, again, it's like 4
Oh, wait,
p.m.
no,
when
I
you
do.
guys are
I
getting
do.
back.
Yeah, we've got
And
plenty of hours.
Did not sleep this past night, so you'll be verging on exhaustion territory
Yeah.
if you don't get a full night's sleep.
Okay, so I'll get a full night's sleep. I also remembered that I had, like, my second win and stuff that I need to...
You'll-
So after that, I am just going to kind of sit by the fireplace and, like, stare into the flames. And I guess... and
as you do that, trying to focus, eventually you feel Silas sort of lean on your shoulders.
sorry, I should talk to Flameheart, but... I'm
You okay?
no.
Well, it was a dumb question anyway.
Yeah. I got your sister killed, and
You did not.
yes.
No. Just because you were there and it happened doesn't mean it was your
No.
fault.
It's not my fault because of that. It's because everyone kept saying to not engage with him, and I did it anyway.
You didn't give us much of a choice, darling.
Well, there was a choice in me telling him basically where all the staves were. That was my fault too. The whole reason that the siege is happening is shut up.
The scold here, not your fault. The addition of the cult, however, I'll give you that one. You probably
That's
shouldn't have said
what-
anything.
That's what I meant. Yeah. Thanks.
Listen. I'm just trying to be supportive, but also agree that some things need work.
I think that's why I don't know. Flameheart and everything it represents, everything he represents. Sorry, I still have to get used to that. Everything he represents is all the stuff that I've hated about me. The impulsivity, the tendency to let things grow and get out of control. I just wish I wasn't so off the cuff, you know? And now, basically, that's my power, is letting things get so bad that they just consume and destroy.
I think you're looking at it entirely the wrong way. These tools, they are for retaliation, yes. But you're the one who decides when they go off. You still have a choice. Just because someone walks up and eggs you on doesn't mean you're immediately going to set them on fire. You have a choice.
That's the problem. I don't make very good choices.
I don't think that's entirely true. I think sometimes you make choices too quickly. But you make good choices where they count, for the most part. I mean, you're choosing to continue with all of this. whether or not it's a good choice for you personally, it's good for other people.
I guess.
I think you think you're worse than you are. And that's coming from me.
What you said to Senna earlier, I think that took a lot of introspection, and
I said what I thought you would say.
no, that's what you would say, because you did.
I wouldn't have said it if not for you. Shut up, Ben.
I'm gonna take his hands.
He, you notice he doesn't really wear his gloves terribly often anymore. And you see that black triangle on sort of the base of his palm, where his palm and wrist meet.
I love you.
Well, that's good to know. And he smiles, and he presses his forehead against yours and says, I love you too, despite all your self-questioning.
I feel a little more confident that we're gonna make it out alive from all this, because
Maybe.
you, what you did for Justine was incredible.
I did not know for sure that I could. So that's one successful experiment.
Good. You've been doing great.
I certainly feel more confident now that I know I have some way to affect what happens to the people I care about, but I'm still terrified of what's about to happen, but I feel ready as I'm going to be.
I guess that's just kind of the theme, huh?
I thought the theme was abuse and,
Yeah. I
the
mean,
manipulation.
that's one too, but I think ready as we're going to be is probably another good mantra that we can stick on our relationship/lives.
We'll make jackets and get patches.
There we go.
Yes.
Coolest club ever.
The making it by adult club.
Yeah.
Well, that does mean you have to survive so that we can make them. And we have to make one for your sister as well.
Yeah. I don't know when. She just keeps moving further and further down the priority list. I don't know. Shut up.
Sorry, Buzz. The eyebrow wiggle back and forth. I think I started it.
Oh my god.
I don't know what that was.
Yeah, it's all weird now.
Yeah, it is weird. Yeah. He taking both your hands in both of his, he sort of runs his thumb over the back of your knuckles and says, I don't think she's moving down the priority list. I think things are just more obstacles popping up in the way. We don't have the chance to get what we need yet because of all these other problems going on.
Yeah.
They would have been a problem whether she was here or not. At some point, once we're moderately certain that the Monomarig won't be taken over if we look away for a moment, we'll go wherever we need to go to get the things we need, and we'll get her back.
There's other stuff that we have to do too. We have to fill in the cisterns, and we have to work on getting the other staves all transferred over to other people. There's still stuff that we have to do, and
Well, there are some of those things that would be easier if we had her with us. We can work all of that in between these other tasks. It's a big thing to bring someone back with nothing to bring them back with.
I know.
So we'll just pick up what we need along the way.
I know. Yeah.
She hasn't fallen off the priority list or gone low. She's just... It takes a lot. Trust me when I say all these diamonds that we're collecting, I'm trying to do my best to plan not to have to use them. That way we can continue saving them up.
Yeah.
I don't know who the hell's going to actually be able to bring her back, but we'll have the materials eventually.
Eventually. Yeah.
If I get to keep my sister, you get to have yours back.
I just wish that... I don't know.
What?
Nothing. I don't even know what I was gonna say. It'll be good. I don't know. You also have to survive too.
Well, that's the plan.
I haven't forgotten that you owe me some of your cards out on the table.
Yes.
I haven't been pushing it because
No.
you're going through a reinvention or whatever you're finding yourself, but
It sounds so important when you put it that way.
going on the journey of your life and
Ah,
whatever.
yes. Who is Silas Veneer now?
Yeah,
Mm.
but
I've been thinking about it whenever we're not, fighting a crazy walker who can just come back to life when he pleases. I think I've told you the worst that I have to offer. But there are some other things that I don't talk about that I do want to share. I want you to meet Lauren.
yeah.
I don't know where the hell he is, but we'll find him eventually. And someday, maybe if we can talk Justine into taking over Moore's Rest, we can go to my grandfather's grave and introduce you.
I'd like that. I know the other day when the pool with all that with Sylphie and everything, I know you probably caught me looking at you after asking if it was able to be recharged again. I don't want to pressure you in anything. It was just the first thought that came to my mind. So
Maybe someday. I need to figure out what I would even say to him if I were to take an opportunity like that. I'd like to show him that I became something worth his name.
You have.
I think I'm still working on it, but I'm much closer than I was a month ago.
And the fact that you even said that is an improvement, so.
What, that I want to be worthy?
No, that you are working on it or are even anywhere close. I think
Oh, I'm
before
not close. But
before you would have said that it wouldn't have been possible.
there's still some days I believe that, but then I remember you'd probably slap me if I said that out loud.
Probably.
So, if I don't get to believe that I'm worthless, you don't get to blame yourself for everything. Share and share alike, we're both working on this.
Okay. Sure.
I know that, sure. I need a proper, enthusiastic yes.
Sorry, my parents keep calling me. They know what I do on Saturday night. Sorry.
Satanism, that's what you do on Saturday nights.
For sure.
Yeah, I forgot what we were saying. What?
He said if he can't call himself unworthy, you can't blame yourself for everything. And
I was like, sure.
And he's like, well,
Yeah.
we're both working on this, bitch.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Except not in those words. Much
Yeah.
more classy English,
Yeah.
gentlemen.
Yeah. I guess so. But
As long as you keep trying, I'll keep trying. And someday, something will happen, and you'll be able to say, fuck it, that's not my problem. And I'll be able to say, I'm good enough for something.
we'll be like
That's the goal.
two functionally healthy, mentally
We will
stable
not.
people.
if that ever happens, something will have broken in the world, but
Yeah.
we'll be better.
I hope so.
It's going to happen.
It'll happen.
Good.
Yes.
And he kisses you and walks away.
He just leaves?
I mean, he walks to the other side of the room to get ready for bed.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna stay up a little bit longer and talk to Flameheart.
Okay. Hello. No.
Hi!
Question real quick.
Yeah.
Thunar is based off of what, like, real world language?
Vaguely based on Old Norse.
Okay. Thank you.
Just so vaguely.
Yeah, that's fine.
Like there are no word connections. It's just the spirit of the language, really, and
That's
the
fine.
runes.
It sounds
So-
a little hurdy-gurdy.
Well, for example, Monomarig is not close to anything in Old Norse, and it's also a dead language, so I couldn't really tell you if it was.
Mhm.
So,
Okay.
dead-ish language. There's some people that are working on it, but anyway. Icelandic also inspires some of it as well.
Iceland.
Like, that's where Sigur Reyfir came from, was Reykjavik.
Gotcha.
Anyway,
Yeah,
I'm with you, Flame Boy.
I'm just gonna do the zone out thing again and just be like, are you ready for this?
Y'all ready for this?
Gotta grab the flame heart stuff. So as you focus into the fire, after you ask your question, at first you're not sure if anything's happening, and then you start to see sort of down in the embers of the fire, you see a little bluish white light start to coalesce, and you realize it's little tiny blob boy, Flameheart, all hunkered down in the embers. And he's looking out at you with those big dark eyes.
I'm gonna rifle through my bag and pull out another piece of candy and hold that.
He like zooms out of the fire. Just,
There'll be more where that came from if we get out of this alive. Oof. There'll be more where that came from if we get out of this alive. So.
And he looks up at you, and since you had the conversation with him in camp, he's been picking up language very, very quickly, to the point where he started picking up other languages that you know, even though you haven't been speaking them to him. It's almost scary how fast he learns. But he sort of like nestles himself down in front of you, just sitting on the stone floor. And in more fluent words now, he says, "Are you scared?"
Yeah.
Why?
Because I might mess everything up.
Do you think you can mess everything up?
Oh, God.
Yep. I mean, I messed everything up today.
I don't think that's true. You did everything you could to make sure things didn't get messed up.
And I made some stupid mistakes that made sure they got way more messed up than they would have been if it weren't for that.
I think you're looking at it the wrong way.
You're listening to Silas too much.
I'm listening to what you're saying. And what I heard was you trying to keep people you care about safe. And you did let on something, but it's nothing that they wouldn't have figured out. What's happening now will have happened in a few days, maybe. It's not your fault.
I guess it's, I don't know. I guess it's just hard when you grow up with the need to constantly protect people. It's hard not to blame yourself when things go wrong.
There's a big difference between messing things up and not being able to stop something.
I guess I always just kind of saw them as synonymous.
No. Mm-mm. As long as you, at least I think, as long as you try to make things better or stop things from getting worse, then you're pretty okay. mistakes can be forgiven. I mean, I'm kind of a mistake, aren't I?
You were a good mistake.
And sometimes there's bad mistakes. It happens. The universe is chaos. It's all going to happen anyway.
How are you... You're like a week and a half old and you're already smarter than me.
Oh no, I'm old. I'm very old. I'm just new again.
And confusing.
Yes.
I'll
I
reach
remember.
Oh, sorry.
Oh no,
I was just gonna say I'll reach out and give him a little head pat.
He himself does not purr, but you feel like a purr go through his little squishy body.
Mm.
It's like Jello when somebody just goes. Oh, Jello wrapped in something fuzzy. But says, I've been around for a long time as something else. I don't remember everything, but I remember a lot. And I know what a bad person looks like. You are not it.
I don't think that... Okay, maybe not compared to Olgar Heidelin.
Oh, not even just him. I've been a tool of destruction for a very long time. And most people who ever got a hold of me, even if they had good intentions, they eventually messed up. And I mean messed up as in they gave in to greed, or they let me into somebody's hands who had misused me. I don't see that happening with you.
I mean, I can't anymore. I couldn't if I tried to give you to somebody else, right?
You could.
How? I mean, I won't, but...
I don't know exactly how in this new form, but it's not impossible.
I mean, that's why I never wanted to mess with the staves in the first place. I was always scared of what I would do. Even before Senna. Guess I never trusted myself, but I don't know, I made the right choice there. I didn't give Ordenhide to her.
Exactly. Speaking as a thing that is partly a piece of Olgar Heidelin and partly a piece of you, you have much higher standards for yourself than anyone who does wrong, in my experience. You are much harsher on yourself for failures. And I think as long as you question your, I guess, worthiness, that's how we know you're the right person. Nobody who doesn't question themselves makes good decisions very often.
You're right.
You have perspective.
I guess that's what being dead and being tethered and being whatever else I've been.
Mm-hmm. You know how bad it can be.
Yeah.
And he sort of crawls up closer to you, and he puts his little itty bitty hands on the edge of your ankle, and he says, "I'm not going to tell you to stop questioning yourself, but Silas is right. You should be more confident when you do have an answer, and you should know that you're making the best decision you can with the information you have. And that's the best kind of intention. It won't always go right, but all we can do is our best, right?"
Well, let's just hope my best is good enough. Here's the dog. The dog came in.
I heard the voices start out.
Oh, there's two. Oh, no. Yeah, hi, Ellie. Okay. Go on now. Shoo. No. All right, hold on. Sorry. Get.
Get.
Kit, what you doing?
Sleeping.
Okay. Just wait then.
Yeah. I mean, I could pretend to meditate to Taldanas.
That took longer than I thought it would.
That took like 3 seconds.
Yeah.
No, it took for her to come in here.
Oh.
Okay.
What did he say? I'm sorry.
Said, making the best decision you can with the information you have is the best anyone can do.
I guess you're right. No, you're right. No, I guess. You're right. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes it helps to have an extra little voice in there.
Yeah. Not wrong.
Do you have any more candy?
You really shouldn't eat more than like 1 or 2 a day, so...
But I don't eat anything otherwise.
It's so bad for you.
How? I'm not a... He like taps himself with his little hands. He's like, I'm this.
Okay, fine. I'll pull out another one and...
Wrapper and all.
I guess you don't have teeth that are gonna rot out, so...
Nope.
Alright, well... Guess we're gonna do this.
I'm with you.
Okay. I will refocus then and go take rest.
Okay.
Just want everybody who's watching to please hit the subscribe button for your free therapy on a weekly basis.
Yeah, you know.
It is clocking it at $120 value, so we're doing pretty good so far.
I did get ever so slightly choked up when I said, I don't even remember what I said now.
I heard it happen.
Yeah, it was like, when you're so used to protecting people, it's easy to, like, blame yourself for everything that goes wrong and everything. And I was like, uh-oh, I think I tapped into something there.
Yeah. And things go out of your control.
Yeah.
Mine was the you can only make the best decision you can make with the information you have is the best you can do, and it's like,
yeah.
oh, I don't like it.
I know.
I want to be omnipotent.
Yeah, yeah.
No, you can
I wanna
only...
make only good decisions all the time.
I learned that from Dan Avedon, because...
I learned it from my therapist.
Once he said something along the lines of, there's no point in wondering what you might have done if you could go back and make a different decision, because you would do the exact same shit because you're working with the best information you have at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Probably. Yeah.
Hindsight is 20/20 and it's a bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, I am going to do one thing.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to vibe check with Whale Mom before I go to bed. I'm going to text her and be like, hey, so I know you can't respond, but and I like lit some incense or something, I don't fucking know. I'm just like making it up. I put out a little succulent, like oh there, okay.
Put some fish food.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, so tomorrow's gonna be a little rough, and I have a way to finally bring back Sylphie. So if you could make sure I make it through, I can have her back on your side after this is over.
Make me a wisdom check.
Also tell Maz I said hi.
Oh.
Oh, God. What do I add? Just my wisdom mod?
Yeah.
Oh.
7.
Okay.
God, trying to talk to Whale Mom is like trying to talk to a fucking wall.
Yeah, it's hard.
Nobody ever rolls well talking to Whale Mom.
She's a busy lady.
She's... God damn it.
She has the work of like 6 titans to do. She's hard to reach.
Do I get advantage for being the best one?
No.
Okay.
No.
I'm your favorite, remember?
I'm your favorite.
No, you are not the favorite. You are one of the favorites.
I'm the super powerful High Elder Druid saying.
You're the Twinkie Dolmarig boy who took Sylphie's place.
This is true.
Yeah.
I am a replacement.
Who is the favorite so he can...
You are the temp favorite.
Yeah. Bring Sylphie back and be like, I'm the favorite, and then stab her. Like, yeah.
Just to make a point.
Yeah, just to make a point.
With that 7, as you're sitting there meditating as hard as you fucking can, you do feel something in return.
Is it indigestion?
No. It feels more like a mild headache at the base of your skull.
You're killing me with those nugs, bro.
I'm sorry.
Okay, no, it's okay. You can continue eating them. I'm just so distracted. I feel like a Labrador right now. I'm just like, food. Food.
You just follow it with your
food.
Head.
Yeah. Like, oh, don't eat it. Are you gonna give me any? Okay.
Fucking blame Zach for that.
Yeah, but he was talking about what happens before you throw up.
Yeah, no, never mind.
Like when you get that like saliva flush of like
get the mouth sweats.
Yeah, not the salivation.
Yeah.
Of ooh goody. It's more of ooh fuck. Anyway.
Base of my skull.
Yes, base of your skull. And it sort of creeps up the back of your head, and it's not awful, but it's not comfortable. And as it begins to sort of come to your forehead, you blink, and it's just a flash. It feels like it's having a hard time coming through, but you see the bridge outside of the Monomarig, and you see it standing, you see the damaged portion of it where it has like a small chunk taken out of it. That you know happened during the fight for the Sephenhide. And just beyond that break, you see this set of ridged spikes just break the surface of the water ever so slightly before they disappear. And that's all you get.
Oh God, what does it mean?
It's the snee snake.
The snee snake
that lives in there.
Yeah, but so can I tell? Do they mean to go ask the snee snake for help, or to that it will be there to back us up?
You got a 7.
I don't get like an insight check.
No.
I'm gonna roll to see what I think it means. Yeah, I don't like that roll, so I'm gonna go with the opposite. Okay. Okay. Now I know what it means.
Okay.
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 Yeah. And then I'm gonna be like, okay, thank you. Yeah. I put my succulent back. Just like.
Just drop it into your bag.
Yeah, just gone.
Well, that was useless.
Yeah. So I just like look at the walls. I'm like, well.
You see nice murals everywhere.
Yeah. Just like, well, there's nobody to yak at me. So I guess I can just.
Yeah. Oh man, wait until Kit has to deal with a staff spirit all the time.
Oh, I can't wait. I've already picked out their name.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
But
okay, so
actually, as you're finishing this up and go to get to bed, you hear a quiet knock on your door.
Who is it?
It's Dee.
Oh, you can. Oh God, let me put some clothes. You can come in.
She opens it up. She doesn't even hesitate. She closes the door behind her, and she looks at you. You see her fur is kind of poofy, and she looks excited. She's like,
I noticed.
It worked.
I know.
It worked.
I felt it.
So, what do I do now?
So this is like really complicated stuff, right? So like, the first thing that's going to happen is you have to give it a name.
Got it.
Okay. And then you have to summon it. Now, the staff, the Ordenhide, was a clockwise motion across the crystal with your thumb. So if you can make a similar motion in the air, it should summon the staff.
She lifts up her hand, does the motion with her thumb, and you see in a brilliant flash this perfectly clear, but like filled almost with golden glitter, glass staff appears in her hand, and at the end you see the Ordenhide orb, and it's surrounded by this, almost as if some artisan took just the utmost care sculpting it. There's almost like a lion's paw holding the orb at the top of the staff.
That's so fucking cool.
And she looks at it, she's like, oh fuck yes.
That looks so much cooler than when I had it.
Oh, it does look cooler than it used to.
I walk up to her and I'm like, do you mind if can I touch it?
Sure.
Okay, and I'll just put a hand on it.
It feels pleasantly warm, like it's been left in the sun.
Gotcha. No crazy voice in my head?
Nope.
Okay.
No crazy voice, but you do hear something.
Oh.
It's not a word, it's more of like a, oh?
Oh, there. It's already awake.
I know you.
Yeah, you do.
And Dee smiles. You can tell she can hear it too. She says, I named her Nova.
Oh, good name.
Yeah.
I like it.
You know what I'm going to call her? Supernova.
That was kind of the implication, yeah.
I like it.
You know, sun, lions, stars.
I love it. Well, I keep my hand out and be like, well, Nova, like, Dee will take good care of you.
Dee.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Okay.
She hasn't quite picked up full language yet.
She'll start talking more. Just spend time with her, set a good example.
I mean, if you wanted to set a good example, like, you shouldn't have picked me.
No, I think you'll be a good example. It's fine.
Yeah. We'll be
and
good.
so, like...
and she smiles. She says, I'll introduce you to Hesperus. It'll be great.
Oh, God. And then, so what? Divine and fire magic is what it's good at?
Divine... radiant.
Yeah, radiant.
And a little bit of fire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Dee kind of shrugs. She's like, I have no idea what she can do yet, but I've got a feeling it's going to go great with what I can do.
Are you a cleric?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You'll be...
I'm a priest of Hesperus.
You'll be great
Priestess.
with this.
Yeah, that's why you picked me. I am the sun priestess.
I mean, yeah, let's go with that.
Why did you pick me then?
Convenience.
Wow.
That's not entirely true. Oh my god.
You know, I only fetched the Ordenhide from my home temple sanctuary, spent 2 years locked in the sanctuary trying to get it, and then, you know, am only now the person wielding Nova.
I
Nothing
once
special.
like split the clouds for like miles with it.
Yeah, it's like a druid thing.
Algar Highland also offered it to me as a partnership, but obviously I didn't take it, so.
You must have really pissed him off if he's talking to you directly.
Yeah, he's done it a few times.
You're fucked.
Yeah, probably.
So, are you gonna take one?
Yeah, I'm hoping to take the Sephenheim.
Oh, have fun with that one.
Why?
It's the ocean staff.
Well, I am the ocean druid.
Oh, great. I'm the sun priestess, so we'll just have a grand old time.
Yeah. I'm actually really excited to meet whoever is in there.
Well, if evidence is anything to go by, it's going to be somebody similar to you.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Maybe we should give it to somebody else.
Maybe.
Yeah, well, who knows? Maybe they'll give me a second chance to be a better person.
Where did that come from?
What?
Are you okay?
Oh, I'm fine. Did you know that there's like this giant fucking snake under the crater?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, apparently it's my friend now.
Well, I mean, you're connected to Tall Dunast, right?
Yeah.
He's one of her kids.
Oh, really?
Yeah, as from what I've heard.
Do you know how to talk to him?
No.
Do you think if I jumped in the lake he'd talk to me?
He might eat you.
Well, that's no different than usual.
I mean, the last time one of her favorites came through here, he seemed pretty helpful, but he's very protective of the lake. So just like, if you do go down there, don't take anything.
No, of course not.
Because if you do, he will eat you.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Have you seen a goose?
A goose?
Yeah.
Not recently.
Like, carrying around weird things, looking for shiny stuff, wields a knife once in a while.
I would like to see that.
Do you not know Ted?
I don't think so.
Ted is the goose that stole the Ordenhide from Kyla.
Oh, that goose.
And he should be
the one that was sick when you guys were in Yolmanir.
He should be feeling
That's the goose.
a lot better now. Because he had the stave inside him for a long time.
Oh, shit.
Mm-hmm.
And she looks down at Nova and says, I wonder if she'll remember him.
I don't think you can forget Ted.
I'm gonna go spend some time with my staff.
Okay. Have fun.
She takes off. And as you turn to go chill out, there's something white and feathery in the middle of the room.
Ted!
Yeah, and he like picks his head up real fast and he's like,
I spend 10 minutes casting Speak with Animals.
he stares at you intently the whole time. We're gonna do this for exactly 10 minutes.
No.
Starting now, 8:15.
No.
This is the somatic parts.
Terrible.
Just like... This is how I cast magic.
Oh God, I hope not.
But yeah, as the 10-minute comes to an end, he's just staring at you wide-eyed, like
Ted.
usual. Yes.
You must feel so much better now.
Am white goose.
You are. We fixed it.
Fix, yes.
What was that voice? Are you okay?
No, that's what he's always sounded
Oh, okay. It sounded weird, and I was like, oh God.
like. He's deep-voiced Russian goose, and I don't have a deep voice.
That's true.
Fixed, yes.
Yes. So, I hope you're feeling better because of it.
White goose. He's just slowly nodding as he speaks.
Have you been able to find more egg rolls?
No.
What?
No one will make them for Ted.
Oh my God.
You have egg roll?
I don't.
Oh.
I don't know how to cook them either.
Why do you not know this thing?
I have a lot on my plate, and they're not egg rolls.
You sound excited to say that.
Oh, well played.
I have a lot on my plate, and it's all problems.
Well played.
My plate is internal, and it is all problems.
It is not good to have porcelain inside.
I mean, you're not wrong. So,
sec.
oh, okay.
Go ahead, keep talking.
Okay. So we're going to have quite the battle tomorrow. And I don't know if there's any way you could help us out, or if you even want to.
Do I get egg roll?
I'm sure we could find some.
Okay.
So...
Is Pretty Lady helping?
Oh, Pretty Lady is fucking helping.
Okay.
Pretty Lady is front and center.
Good.
Yeah. What are the chances of you being able to steal the last staff?
You lie about them tasting good.
I didn't. I was told Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. You're right.
Do not want to eat another rock.
What if you just pick it up and bring it back?
It gets stuck.
I can unstick it.
Won't be able to talk till unstuck. Beak stuck.
But if you get it and come right back, I'll be able to take it off immediately.
I do not know where it is.
If you know where Kyla Uruvela is, she has it.
Scary dragonborn bitch.
Yep, that one. That'll do it.
I think it is attached.
I think it is too.
I will.
Could bite arm off.
You could bite her arm off.
And he opens his beak as wide as he can, which is not that wide.
Yeah. It may take you a minute, but you can probably do it. I believe in you.
How can help Pretty Lady? And friend Kit.
And friend Kit.
You friend Kit.
Well...
Pretty Lady, friend Kit, goth husband.
Yeah. Kenna is putting up the ward around the Monomarig. I don't know if you can help with that, or if you have anything extra shiny that would be very helpful?
He sticks his head under his wing.
Oh God.
Oh boy.
Here we go.
And he flicks out a tin cup. These help?
No.
Okay. He dives in again.
Oh God. We're gonna go through the whole inventory.
This time he flicks out this small silver rod, like the size of a pen. It has a button on one end.
It's an immovable rod.
It's not.
Oh.
It's too small.
It's a pen?
It's not a pen. It's a silver rod with a button on one end. Like a clicky pen, but without a pen.
What does that do?
I don't know. Shiny.
Can I look at it?
Okay.
I pick it up and I click the button. Oh no!
Okay.
Oh no!
I just blew something up.
Oh no!
I have identify.
Yeah, but you're asleep.
Hold on.
Can wait.
No, I haven't done anything stupid in a long time.
Yeah, it's all been me.
That's true. That's true. I mean, what's the worst that could happen, right?
The whole Monomarg blows up. With us inside.
What if it's like attached to like it's a detonation remote
What if
and there's
it's,
just bombs
Taiylor-
all over?
What if it's a Kylo Uravela killing device?
Right? What if it's a Kylo Uravela summoning device and she just poof right in front of me and I'm like,
Roll me a D100.
oh God. I don't like things that require D100s.
Yeah, they're never good, are
They're
they?
never good because I always roll awakened cat.
5.
So the 0 is 10, right?
If it's a single 0, it's 10, yes.
Okay, so that would put me at 60.
60, okay. 1 second.
Oh God. Oh God. Well, it was nice knowing everybody.
Okay. Nothing that you can see happens. It clicks, and the button does not come back out.
Nothing that I can see.
Mm-mm.
Can I make an investigation?
That would be perception.
Perception.
Go for it.
Okay. Oh, that's terrible. 19.
That's good.
I rolled really bad. My perception is really high, though.
Let's see, with a 19. Something's missing.
From my bag or from the room?
You're not sure.
I look at my body. I look at Ted. I'm like, is anything missing?
You look around yourself. You're naked.
What the fuck?
This will be very helpful in that.
The only things left on you are your magical items.
Oh boy. You said it stayed clicked in?
Yep.
Click. To pop it back out?
You click it again?
To pop it back out, yeah.
Okay.
Do my clothes come back?
No.
Are more of my clothes missing now?
No, you popped it back out.
Oh. What the fuck? I hand it back to him and I'm like, I don't think that's gonna be helpful.
And he takes it and he's like,
Yeah.
okay. And he tucks it
Okay.
back under his wing.
I don't know what I'd use that for.
Distraction.
Yeah, I'm just like, hey, I'm naked!
Hey! Look at here, cult members. Woo!
Yeah, and he keeps he sticks his head back under his wing and he keeps digging to the point where like his head goes a little too far.
Oh.
And you're like, ooh, that can't be a healthy angle. And eventually he pulls out what looks like another cup, but it's like one of those little itty bitty tiny cups that have like the 1 finger sized handle.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what they're called, but it's like a miniature mug. And it's bright silver.
Oh, it's platinum. Yeah, no, probably not that.
Did one of you have geese in the background?
Yeah, it was me.
Yeah, I was about to be like, hey, it's here.
Yeah. Ted tucks it away and says, I don't know.
Well, that's okay. I mean, if you don't have anything, it's not a big deal.
Your feathers are gone.
My feathers? What feathers? Oh, my feather. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll fix that later.
Okay.
I mean, unless you have a spare set of clothes.
Ducks his head under his wing again. Starts pulling something made of cloth. Keeps pulling and pulling and pulling.
Oh, God.
And eventually comes out the other side with what appears to be some kind of jumpsuit. It's a style of clothing you've never really seen before. But it's fairly dark blue, like super thick material. And
Just got a spare
has
set of Carhartts.
Kinda. It has evidence of like, it doesn't have damage on it, but it does have like these like patches where the surface has been like charred, not permanently, like you could just brush it off, but yeah. And it has a little name tag on it in Elvish.
Oh, I can't read Elvish. I can read Sylvan.
Sylvan and Elvish have the same alphabet, but they're not close enough for you to be able to read it.
I can read Elvish.
You're not there.
That's okay.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Don't worry, yeah, I can use this until I get some more clothes, if that's okay.
Okay.
Thanks. Okay, well, that was fun.
You now have a denim jumpsuit.
A Canadian tuxedo.
Yeah.
Well, it's a denim jumpsuit, and it has leather patches on the elbows and knees, and over where the pockets are.
Ah,
So you're a mechanic.
basically.
It is kind of a mechanic. It's like a welding suit.
Cool. Okay. Well,
And it is enchanted.
it's enchanted.
Yep, that's why there's no damage to it.
Oh. Okay. All right. I'll just be like, hey, do you want to go see the pretty lady?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
let's go. And I pull on the jumpsuit real quick,
Okay.
and then we'll go see
fits
Marin.
to you perfectly.
Just like,
Yeah.
it's a little tight. Oh,
It's not. It's almost like elastic in the way it moves, like almost like leggings, how they move with you. It's sort of that way. It's not super tight,
Super
but
tight.
it does make your butt look good.
Damn. All right, let's go see Marin.
Yeah, and he like falls off the bed because geese can't jump, and follows you.
We go to Marin's door.
You start hearing. Yeah, you hear a knock and you hear.
How long
Like-
has it been? Are they like waking me up?
This would probably be like just before you're going to bed.
Oh, okay. I'll go over to the door then. Like, I open it. What are you? Oh,
Hi. Hey, Goose is here.
Ted.
Ted's here. He wanted to see you.
Why is he? Hi, Ted.
She says hi.
Hello, pretty lady.
Hello, pretty lady.
Hi.
I'm not
What?
repeating it. Can you identify this weird jumpsuit? I lost all my clothes in a weird clicking accident.
And Ted sticks his head under his wing and pulls out the silver clicky thing.
Can you also identify that?
If I have enough spell slots, which I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah. Sure.
Thanks.
Give me 20 minutes.
Okay, let the goose cuddle with you while you do it.
Oh boy.
He likes you.
I know he does, but it's a little weird.
Pretty lazy.
Okay. I will cast Identify separately on both those things.
And he just sits next to you with his head on your knee, watching.
I kind of lean in really close, and I'm like, Ted, why do you like me so much? I don't understand. Oh yeah, that's right. You can't talk to me. What did he say?
What did he say?
He can't understand her.
Oh, what did you say?
I just asked, why does he like me so much?
Ted, why do you like her so much?
And he looks at you and says, don't you?
Well, yeah, but she wants to know why.
Does there have to be why?
No, I guess you're right.
What?
He said he just likes you. There's no reason in particular.
I don't know. He just seems like he really likes me for some reason.
He just really likes you.
Whatever.
We have been friends long time.
He says we've been friends for a long time.
I mean, it's only been a few months, right?
That's a long time.
Sure, we've been friends a long time.
So have you identified these things yet, or like?
God, it takes like 10 minutes each
Well,
to do these things.
Kit, friend Kit.
yes.
Ask pretty lady if she has more bread.
He wants to know if you have more bread.
More bread? What are you talking about? I've never given you bread. I mean, I do have bread. Did you figure it out? Yeah.
He's asking if you have more bread. Ted, why do you want to know if she has more bread?
We go to bakery on Hesperdane every week.
Said you went to a bakery on Hesperdane every week?
And I'm...
Bread.
Mm-hmm. And you brought him bread.
I did when we were kids with Sylphie.
Oh.
We went to the harbor and bought like baked goods and stuff like that, and Sylphie always wanted to go feed this duck, but it wasn't a duck.
No?
It wasn't a duck. No, Sylphie
No.
always called it a duck, but it was actually a goose. And I just didn't want to correct her.
Uh-huh. Sounds like you guys have been friends for a long time.
My God, you're Mr. Waddles? What?
And he perks up at that name like he recognizes it, even though he doesn't understand what she's saying.
He just recognizes the sound.
Yep.
Yeah.
You've been Mr. Waddles this whole time.
Yeah. Yes, he has.
Oh my God. Sylphie is going to shit her pants when she finds this out. Okay.
Sylphie has met the goose many times, actually.
Yeah, I'm sure she... You remember, right, the first time you messaged me? That's how I knew that you were with her. You mentioned Mr. Waddles.
I did?
Yes.
Oh. Yeah, I do recall that now.
Yeah.
I did not know that was him.
I mean, Sylphie thought it was a duck. Like, she was really little, and so she kept saying it was a duck, and I was like, oh, it's not, it's a goose. And she was like, no, it's a duck. So I was just like, whatever, fine, it's a duck.
Definitely not a duck. Definitely a man-killing goose.
I guess so!
Which also worries me as to how he found us to begin with.
Yeah. We're okay. We only have like one weird childhood experience to unpack at a time here.
Oh boy.
Have I identified these things yet?
Yes. Despite the break in concentration, yes.
Yeah.
Which do you want first?
We'll do the jumpsuit and then the
Okay.
thing.
The jumpsuit is quite literally a mechanic's jumpsuit.
Okay.
It has some protection magics on it that specifically protect the wearer from not necessarily fire damage, but things like flying sparks. It's a very specific enchantment. It's meant to keep somebody safe. But you do gather that it is very old, like pre-calamity old.
Okay.
And as you're identifying it, the patch on the chest, which you can read, it's not a name. It says Storm Throne Crew.
Does that mean anything to me?
Yeah, same.
Storm Throne is the name of one of the magical airships that was created in Caladros before the Calamity.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
This would have been a mechanic's jumpsuit who worked on one of those, who worked on the Storm Throne. The Storm Throne currently belongs to Jessa San.
Okay.
I have a piece of history.
This probably belonged to one of the elves who crewed it during the war,
Gotcha.
before most of the ships were lost.
Okay.
As for the clicky-do, it is literally just called Click. That's its name.
Oh god.
Okay.
And it is an extremely rare item that is akin, in effect, to a wild magic surge,
Okay.
but all of you don't know what all it can do, but you do know that everything it can do is destructive.
So your clothes didn't like poof somewhere; they just like disintegrated, basically.
Them bitch is gone.
Yeah.
I need some new clothes.
Okay. Well, I've told all of him all of that.
Is it a once per day thing?
You find no such limit.
Oh my god.
That might be something good to keep in
Have another bucket.
battle.
Oh, do you sure you want to give me another bucket? Because, like, I'll keep it for 40 episodes, and then I'll use it and break the game.
Well, you'll break a lot more than the game. That's what I'm counting on.
So, I will... I'll look at Ted.
It's like if the bucket didn't dispense what you asked for and instead always dispensed lava.
Sweet. I like it.
Yep.
I will look at Ted, and I'll be like, do you want to keep this thing?
Will you trade?
I can try to trade you something.
Speak with animals has run out.
Oh, I cast it
yeah.
again.
Okay. Yeah, he says, do you have trade?
I have this really shiny diamond.
Eyes get huge.
It's just like a 20 gold diamond or something.
And he comes up to it and looks at it. Sort of sticks his eye up to it. Snaps it out of your hand and says, okay.
Alright, I'll take 20 gold diamonds out of my thing. And now I have click. Alright.
Do you want to do it again?
Absolutely not. Because there's a scroll in my bag that I do not want destroyed. When you said something was missing, I was like, God damn it! Like,
Fuck you, DM!
yeah, because you would do it on purpose. But Wild Magic Surge
if you
Unlimited.
had rolled a different number, you would have lost all magic items, so it would have been possible.
So this sounds like one of those items that we should leave out for somebody and just be like, you should click it.
Here, Kyla. Take this as a token of our surrender.
Yep.
Yeah.
and she explodes into just a spray of blood.
Yeah.
Huzzah!
Yeah. Cool. So, we should go to bed because I do want to do this battle before we log out for the night. So.
Yeah.
You want to do that in 20 minutes? Okay.
Absolutely. I'm cool with going slightly over if everybody else is.
I'm fine with it.
Lightly.
Before I do that, I do want to run Identify on that symbol that Tiamat gave.
Oh, the coin?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use my last spell slot to do that.
Okay.
Identify.
Revealed to you is the favor of Tiamat.
Ooh. You've been favored by her.
It functions as... Well, it basically functions as a divine intervention.
Oh. But it's guaranteed?
Yeah. Only once.
Can we ask her to kill Kyla?
It doesn't go quite that far.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, I've never really played a cleric, so I have to look up what Divine Intervention does.
Divine intervention.
I'll let you keep track of that coin.
Brief overview. Give me a brief overview. Beginning at 10th level, you can call on your deity to intervene on your behalf when your need is great. That's big. Okay.
It's meant to be vague.
Alright. Well, cool. Okay.
Alright.
Nighttime. Sleep
Yeah,
time.
we should go to bed. Ted, we're going to go to bed because we've got a big battle tomorrow, but if you want to stay here, you can. Kenna is much nicer now.
Wait. This is wrong. What? Hold on, let me double check. What? What? That's not divine intervention.
What?
That's wrong.
It is?
What is that? Somebody has the description of divine intervention listed wrong.
Hold on.
I mean, I have the book.
That was just on the friggin' like Reddit or something. Let me see if I can.
That's not what I'm looking at.
I'm going on Roll20 and they. Oh, God damn it. Did not ask for that. Divine intervention. Beginning at 10th level, you can call on your deity to intervene on your behalf when your need is great.
Yep.
Imploring your deity's aid requires you to use your action. Describe the assistance you seek and roll percentile dice, but we don't have to do that because it works.
That's the one straight from the book, so you've got it, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Sorry, somebody has it listed wrong. I think they may be using a spell from either a different game or I don't fucking know.
Oh, at 20th level, your call for intervention succeeds automatically, no roll required. So that is a 20th level divine intervention that you have.
Look.
Right?
Cool.
I thought it was just a cool coin. I thought she was like,
I
oh.
thought so too. I thought it could be like, look, I show it off, and then all the Tiamat worshippers are like, oh, wow, you're cool.
Oh, divine intervention isn't a spell, it's an ability.
Yeah.
That's why I can't find it. There's a spell, I think, from another edition that's called divine intervention that is literally just taking advantage of a missed attack. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, Ted, we're going to go to bed. You can feel free to hang around. Kenna is nicer now, so it's up to you.
Okay. Do you need help still?
You can help us if you would like. There's going to be a lot of people.
He looks at Marin.
There's going to be a lot of people on the bridge who are going to try to save this place.
Okay.
Is he able to cast spells?
I have not the
Would he
slightest.
be able to help with the Monomar egg shield?
I mean, he stole a crystal from Kyla, so...
He puts his head under his wing and pulls out a knife and goes, I will help.
He says he'll help.
I don't think he means that way. I think he wants to stab people.
That's fine. That's fine. Only stab the bad guys, okay?
Okay.
Okay, I'm like, both of you need to leave right now because I'm tired.
Okay.
Before they leave, though, I will reach into my bag and I will give Ted the last little bit of like a bread roll that I have. And I just go, for old time's sake.
The moment you like lean down to hand it to him, he like drops the knife and he gets all excited and he like starts patting his feet and he just starts nibbling. And eventually he like looks at you, picks up the knife, puts it back under his wing, picks up the bread roll, runs.
Bye, Ted.
And you hear splash further down the hall.
Oh.